Hi, friends. How's it going?
Hello.
Welcome to PlayShift. Welcome to Lorecasters Presents PlayShift. I will be your Loremaster this evening. Let's go around the table, the virtual table here, and introduce all of my friends here. Let's start with Chris.
Hello. I'm excited to play tonight. I'm playing Coste Billigan. He should be fun. Are we doing like character intros yet, or do you...
Yeah, let's do character intros. Kind of describe kind of what your deal, what your vibe is.
Sweet. I'm playing Coste Billigan. He is a street rat kid that had kind of a rough life, but now he's in a fancy school, and he doesn't light things on fire on accident so much anymore. And he's just a little street rat with a heart of gold.
Lovely.
Amazing.
A diamond in the rough.
Seek ye out the diamond in the rough.
I had to go for it.
Oh, we'll jump down to Jeremy here.
All right, I am Jeremy. I am excited to get to play on PlayShift. It doesn't happen for me super often, so I'm happy to be here. And I will be playing Velias Evenwinter. He is an abjuration wizard and a shifter from far north in the Melted Highlands. His village all pooled their resources just to send him here. He's the first one of his family ever to be accepted into a school like this, or indeed show much aptitude for magic at all.
Awesome. Going over to Kenz.
Hi guys, I'm Kenz, and I will be playing Sienna Lakes. She is a water genasi bard, but don't tell anybody. She's got like cute pale blue skin and like mix of like blonde, blue, and bubblegum pink hair that kind of floats around her hair or her head. And like little water droplet freckles and the prettiest smile you've ever seen in your whole life. Big green eyes. Her whole vibe is like, mommy and daddy said I couldn't like be a musician, so I guess I have to be here. But it's fine, it's a great time, so.
And then Danny.
Hi guys, I'm Danny. I'm playing Hope Summerwind. He is an Eladrin Divine Soul Sorcerer. He is here on an athletic scholarship, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But, maybe his parents threatened that they wouldn't get their donation if he wasn't accepted. So, whatever. He's really good at sport, I guess. But he's here.
Ball.
Yeah, he's here to play ball.
Yeah. You worked really hard for that. Well, yeah, speaking of that, we are welcome to the Arcanus Infinitum. Within the city of Coste, the continent of Valonqar, and the world of Tel'Ranis. Little tidbit about Tel'Ranis. Tel'Ranis and Valonqar and the other continents there is one of the major settings for what we play at Battle Mage D&D together, where all of these crazy kooky folks met and played D&D together for the first time. A lot of us did. Valonqar was the second, I believe, campaign at Battle Mage D&D.
Valonqar was the first one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Also, fun note: this is the Valonqar is the continent on which our podcast takes place. Our podcast, mainstream Lorecasters. 13 episodes are out now. Episode 13 just dropped this week. Go check it out. Go to lorecasters.com to see our Spotify links, our Podbean links, and all that. But funny thing about this kind of takes place concurrently with our podcast campaign, and this will be a little one-shot exploring the events of the Chaotic Episode 2, which we'll get into. For those who haven't seen it, you're welcome along for the ride. The Arcanus Infinitum is like one of the probably the most prestigious wizarding school for magic users in Valonqar. And there is at least one Arcanus Infinitum, or there is one Arcanus Infinitum on each of these continents. It's different kind of locations for this school. But the Arcanus Infinitum that is in Coste on Valankar is where we find some of our students here. We begin the night before your first day of school. You are all 4-year students at the Arcanus Infinitum, and you are about to do your last year, about to start your last year. So my question to you all is, where is everybody? What was everybody doing? Were you partying hard? Were you like prepping your orientation materials? What was everybody doing the night before their first day of school?
Partying hard in the evocation.
Yeah,
dorms.
Evocation dorms,
Absolutely.
party dorms.
We get nuts up in there.
Yeah. I think yeah, I got convinced by my fellow sports ball player to come to a party, and I was I don't know, man. I mean, I know it's our last year, but I got to study, and he pulled me over there.
Literally
Such
study
a
whenever.
bore.
Come on.
Yeah.
I reluctantly was at the party.
Nerd, come on.
Loosen up.
Come on.
My gosh.
Fine.
You
Guys,
can
I
bring
feel
your
like we
book with
sound
you
like-
if you want.
I always
I
bring
feel
my
like-
book with me.
I feel like we sound like the kids that you would watch in like a Dare video back in elementary school.
Come on, do it. It's just a party.
You have a book? I don't even know how to read.
Yeah, my favorite thing is when I said, "Hey guys, Wizard School one shot." 3 of you went Charisma Casters, baby.
Immediately, I was like, "Can I be a sorcerer?"
Yeah, the Arcanus
like-
Infinitum, teaches all kinds of magic users, mostly, mainly wizards and sorcerers. It looks like a bard can sneak in every now and then, but they got magical secrets, so you know. So you guys are all students at the Arcanus Infinitum. I think, total rager the previous night. Just Fireball by Pitbull playing in the dorms. And I think it was a crazy night. Everybody just give me if you partied, give me a Constitution saving throw. If you partied hard, I'll leave it up to you. I would like that con save at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Before I roll this, I want to give a quick shout out to Jay Poyo. Thank you so much, Jay Poyo, for
Jay Poyo did the DJ set in the Evocation dorm that night.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
thank
did.
you for being an incredible patron. If people want to check out our Patreon,
Yeah, DJ Poyo.
Also want to shout out all of the music and sound effects you're going to hear tonight are from Fantasy Plus by Monument Studios. So we just want to shout them out.
So exciting.
Check their stuff out. They got a great library of sounds for all your TTRPG needs.
Yeah,
Great
the big
sounds.
launch is on the 25th. So if you want to
Coming up.
get a cool soundboard, cool ambient music, cool sound effects, check it out.
And you can get 90 days for free of that if you use code HI.
Hi.
Oh.
HI.
An
Capital
account.
HI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can try it out free for 90 days.
Well, speaking of high, how much did everybody party last night?
With disadvantage, I got a 17.
17, not bad. Not too bad.
I gave myself disadvantage, but I also used a luck point. So
Fantastic.
like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Fair.
and I got a 16 total.
Okay, not too bad.
I did not give myself disadvantage, and I got a 13.
Okay. Not bad.
I did give myself disadvantage, and I rolled a crit and a 14 for a grand total of 15.
Wow. No, yeah, you guys have done this before. I mean, the DC wasn't
tolerance.
crazy there. You guys are fourth level kids. If you guys were first year, that DC would have been 20, but you guys are fourth year kids. You have 2 friends in the evocation dorms. This is a occurrence that happens quite frequently. And you do not all wake up with a raging hangover. You guys can
Heck
handle
yeah.
yourselves. But yeah, that next morning, you begin to wake up bright and early. Do you guys think you all kind of crashed in the same dorm, or do you guys think you made it back to your own individual dorms?
Since
I would've-
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I would have crashed on someone's couch.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not understood exactly whose when I did it.
I think me and Velias, our dorm, is maybe like a suite situation.
Mhm.
That has sofas in it, and so I was like, "You guys just
Hope
come
and
stay
Coste?
here. It's fine."
Oh, you and Coast?
Me and Coste are yes. Sorry, me and Velias.
I'm not your roommate.
live together. Yes.
Yeah. So great. Yeah. So I think between your guys' beds would probably be in the same room, but set apart from one another on the opposite sides of the room. You guys like kind of each have a half, like normal college dorm.
No. My parents paid for this school. I have my own room. We have
Yeah.
a suite. It's a 2-bedroom suite.
Wow.
It's a Jack and Jill bathroom.
Pulling out
love
all the
that.
stops.
I'm
Well,
so jealous.
Well, I think we'll begin with Hope here as you kind of like rise to wakefulness. You didn't really kind of come to waking up on your own. You feel this like weird pressure on your chest, like one press, two press, one press, two press, and you kind of like blearily open your eyes. Do you need glasses on, or like what's your deal? No.
Nope.
When you open your eyes, you see what can only be described as a bubblegum pink naked cat.
Like a hairless cat.
It's a bubblegum pink hairless cat. Yes, and
I-
it is just making biscuits
And it's
on
also
your
not
chest.
wearing clothes.
Oh
Yes, hairless
Yeah, no clothes.
naked cat.
For a second, I thought I was getting CPR or something.
I'm just gonna like look out and I'm like, what is this? What's happening? And I just look and I see this cat. Immediately, I'm just like, oh, okay. And I just grab it and I just like bring it in. so we can start
You
cuddling.
grab it and you realize it's like torso, it's like body is way longer than you thought it was. You see like the front two legs, the head, and the body like snakes out of your room, just like a big long pink naked tube. And then we'll cut to Coste. Coste. We'll cut to Coste. Coste, you wake up with a bubblegum pink naked cat butt in your face, as the back half of it is like making biscuits on the other half of it, and it kind of gets pulled forward a little bit down to your tummy.
Yeah, I just feel this, like, I assume as a person, like, poking me in the chest before I open my eyes, and I say, as I, like, groggily wake up, ugh, you know why they call me Coast? Because I always try to resist the drink, and I never really can. And I open my eyes to cat butt.
It's cat butt, and you're like immediately like, okay, so you look around, and it's long pink cat tube all the way out your door, under the door frame, reaching out and wrapping around. Yeah, you just see this like
Yes, long Furby.
yes,
Long
unfortunately, yes.
I love long Furbies.
And I'll say we're
Hope you
Cursed.
left your long Furby on me.
and
Again.
it's just and then as you pull it to like kind of cuddle it, you see the body goes and pulls out under your door frame. Like very like it moves like gum, like stretchy gum, and then it kind of like snaps back to it. And you see like the rest of the cat kind of like and the body kind of is put back together, and you're just kind of like cuddling this like bubblegum pink cat. It's all like squishy.
Yeah.
And it's just like
Yeah, and I'm just like right back.
yeah, it's weird. You've never seen this creature before.
I am not
But
questioning
that
it.
we will go ahead and cut to Velias. Velias, where have you crashed in this room?
I probably passed out on one of their sofas if they have multiple. Otherwise, I'm like in an armchair.
Yeah.
Legs
We
one
have
over
a
one
sofa,
arm.
a love seat, and a chair.
Yeah, a reading nook.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a reading nook, but
It's
It's
so
magazines
dusty.
and not
Neither of us read.
yeah,
I'm passed
neither one
out
of us
in the reading nook with like a magazine on my chest.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And you come awake after feeling these like tiny little like needle pricks. Like they're not poking through your skin, but they're just like kind of like poking against your skin. You're just like getting these like very thin needle-like pokes. And as you wake up, you see this like arachnid form, probably about this big, on your chest. Its big like spider butt, its big abdomen at the top of it, like comes out this like big, like prismatic looking diamond. And you're just looking at like spider butt. You can kind of see like where the web would kind of come out, and it's just kind of like I don't know. Let's see if they have anything here. Let me just.
I just hold my hand out and Eldritch Blast it in the face.
Give me a roll an attack roll.
That's a natural 20.
Holy shit!
Hey.
You hit this thing and it flies across the room and it goes no, and it kind of like sticks against the wall. Roll damage for me. Just
you killed our quest giver.
Damage is 12 force damage.
Okay. You see, it hits off. You see, as it hits the wall, there's like a plink, 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 of like tiny little like hard objects hitting the wood floor of this, and it's just like, oh, so what's the big idea here?
Oh, you talk.
And it looks
the
like
second Eldritch Blast is just crackling in my hand. Ready
yeah.
to go.
I think that's when Sienna is woken up in this kind of clamor as you wake up on an adjacent couch with a similar arachnid body on your chest with this big kind of like gem butt. It looks like this is kind of like just sticking outside of its butt.
Oh, no.
Very,
I don't
like,
care how beautiful your butt is. Get off of me.
And as that one kind of like turns around to look at you, you see its like eyes. It's like 6 spider eyes are all these like tiny little gems, like these like tiny little versions of the big thing that comes out of its butt.
Does it look like a jumping spider?
It looks like it can jump.
No, that's different.
And like you see,
would be okay.
Velias is like starting to kind of like rise up, and you have this like big thing on your chest here. What do you do?
Hey, Velias. What is happening?
Want me to
Is this
get
a prank?
Sorry,
Yeah, please.
Didn't mean to disturb anybody. We just wanted your trinkets.
You can no, they're my trinkets.
Okay, but there's like a bunch of rings in here that we found, and we took those, so we were hoping that you might have some too.
No.
Okay, those
The other
rings
one, like,
probably
skitters up
belong
into
to
a
other
corner.
people. No, okay, those rings probably belong to some of our friends, so if you could like bring them back, that'd be great, and we can like maybe go shopping together for other rings. For you, special.
I like my rings. I found a bunch, but my friend over there, he was still looking for some. The one you Eldritch blasted, it's like you see now, like as it turns around, the little gems, like kind of like totally like fell out of its eyes, like where its eyes are. They're just all these individual gems, and they clinked to the floor. And he kind of scrambles down to the floor and starts like kind of like popping them back in his face.
Lost your contact
you?
lenses.
No, we're just passing through.
Right, that's not the same as like what species are you?
Oh, spider?
What kind of spider?
You can give me a persuasion check, Kenz.
Okay. I would love to.
I'll ask for that at disadvantage just because it was attacked. One of these things was attacked already. It doesn't seem bothered all that much, but yeah.
Could I do it as the deception? Because I don't actually intend to take the spider shopping.
I'll give you deception. Yeah.
Great, thank you. Okay, disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Deception. Oh, balls. Because it's a nat 20 and an 8.
Oh.
So for with plus 9, so that is a grand total of 17.
Okay, 17.
good.
You see the one that's like kind of like on your starts to like kind of skitter away. It's like looking for other trinkets. Do you have any trinkets on you?
I mean, I would have been wearing my cute little headbands, and I also have an emerald necklace, an elemental emerald necklace.
You go like as he says trinkets, and like you go to feel, you don't have your necklace anywhere.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Do Do you happen to have a necklace that was perchance on my neck previously?
Well, yeah, you has it, and then now I has it.
Right, and now I would like to has it back, please.
Well, a conker don't really do that. We kind of just takes and there it goes.
No.
I can blast it.
Well, let's hold. Now that I'm more awake, let's maybe hold on.
It starts like skittering down your leg and like moving away to its friend.
No.
Let's get out of
Can
here.
I try
Let's
to
go
grab
find more
it? Can I
trinkets.
try to grab it?
Make a opposed athletics check. Or for you, athletics, they get acrobatics or athletics.
Can I help her by casting Mage Hand?
I'll say you can make your own separate check if hers fails. Like as it like kind of scrambles out.
Okay,
It's like trying to
okay.
it's like trying to grab soap as you're like whoa, whoa. It's like one hand at a time.
Okay. Okay, that is a grand total of 18 on my athletics check.
With a total of 19, this thing just scrambles. 17 on the die plus 2. It just scrambles out of your hand. Jeremy, go for a mage hand.
All right.
Velias.
What kind of check would Mage Hand be?
Go ahead and you can give me a spellcasting check. So intelligence plus.
Sick.
Ooh, that's actually a really good roll again. I got a 21.
I only got an 18.
So it's like you
Dang,
guys are just
samesies.
missing them, and they
If
start to
would've
kind of
been
scramble out. You
Guys
guys like
been a
kind
sleight of
of.
hand.
I don't know. You guys, it's a nice posh dorm. You guys have blankets on, so like you guys are kind of getting up and scrambling up, kind of tripping the blankets a little bit. You guys, Hope and Coste, you guys hear this like kind of commotion going on outside. What are you doing?
Shut up. Trying to sleep. God. And I just grab the pink cat. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, baby.
Oh, we need your interception abilities.
These spiders go out towards like the main hallway, and there's like the main door that is like for the entire suite, and you see they start to like begin to like scramble out under through the door.
No. Can I cast? Ooh, I suppose it has to be something I can see.
So they go like, flip, flip.
I'm definitely coming out to help.
Okay. You guys all come into
We'll
like
blow
the
up this whole hallway.
It's the evocation dorms. It's not the first time.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Don't worry, they got these things well insulated.
Can I cast? It doesn't say I have to be able to see the other side of the door. Can I cast a silent image of myself on the other side of the door, like ahead of where the spiders would be, in hopes of getting them to turn back around and come back under the door again?
Sure. It's a high DC to get them to come back under the door. But I'll give them a wisdom save, and I'll say if they fail by 5 or more, they run back under the door. Sound good?
Okay, that sounds good.
sorry.
Against my save DC, or
Yeah, against your save DC.
the DC would be 14.
That's a natural 1. And that one is a natural 20. So I rolled a 1 and a 20. So
Okay.
you do see one comes through. I'll say luck check to see if it's the one that has your necklace.
I would have done exactly the same thing.
You
Would have
want
done
high?
exactly the same thing. Okay, I want
That's
higher
11.
than
That's
a 10.
technically higher. So you
Okay,
you
I thought it
don't
was really-
and you don't know which one, but above table you do see one slips back under. You hear, "Oh shit, the jig's up! Scatter!" And one goes under the door, and one like begins to like run down the hallway.
What is
And
going
it
on?
kind of like
We need to catch these little spider thieves.
Oh shit, what'd they steal?
They stole a bunch
my
of
necklace.
rings that they found in your dorm. Oh yeah, and
The
her necklace.
necklace. It's a family heirloom.
I'm gonna check my like fire pendant.
uh,
Is it still there? Did the cat butt steal it?
No, it's a natural one. No, your fire pendant's there.
Oh yeah, I think you're exaggerating, but yeah, we'll go.
But as you all kind of like come out into like the main part, you see this spider kind of flick back out under the door, and it just kind of like sees you all like surrounded by the 4 of you, and it kind of like picks up
I'm
4
still
of
in
its
bed.
legs. It picks up 4 of its legs and surrenders. Like, okay, well, we can talk about this, right, guys?
Whatever you took, drop it now.
You said in Hope, where are you? You're still in bed.
Oh, I'm still in bed.
So then just the 3 of you are here, and you're cuddled up with that cat. The cat like slinks out. It gives you its butt still, but it takes its front half, and it like walks out through and under the door. And you guys all see coming out of Hope's room, there is like half of a very long gray bubblegum pink cat that just kind of looks at everything and goes,
I don't know what just happened.
Bye, Kenz.
For some reason, my phone just connected as my camera instead. I didn't do anything.
wow.
I'm just gonna power my phone off, maybe.
It's a
went
crazy
over a
magic
little
school.
hard,
There's
so
a lot of weird stuff going on.
Yep.
Turn my
A
phone off.
wild magic surge.
But yeah, as you realize, it's as it said its name earlier. This akanka, this like tiny little fey spider, kind of like puts up four of its legs in surrender. What do you all do?
Hey, Akanka, if you don't want to become a chunk of goo, I would advise you to please give me my necklace back.
Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this.
No.
And it's you see it's like form kind of like shimmer for a second, and two of them appear. Like from where one was, there are now two. And it's got like you see both of like the gems in their butts are just kind of like glittering and like expelling light, kind of like a weird gematic crystal ball.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be like one of those like carnival games with the cups?
And its voice is kind of like overlaid, and it's like, what are you gonna do now?
All right. How about a trade? Do you trade?
They kind of like look at each other, even though it's the same being. It's like, what do you think? I don't know. What do you think? What you got?
Oh, I got something real good. You're gonna love it. And I open my hand, and it's a beautiful, like, golden statue of a spider. I subtly cast minor illusion.
Okay, yeah. Is that like a wisdom save against your DC for minor illusion?
I mean it. Oh yeah, investigation check against my save DC.
Oh, fun. Okay, well they're not terrible. That is an 18. They have a plus.
Dang.
Or sorry, no plus. Plus 2. Yeah, so 18.
Dang.
Okay.
And they go,
17.
oh, sorry, we're devout and we can't have false idols, even though it's really pretty.
Well,
We're Christian spiders. Sorry, guys.
I might regret this later, but can I use my performance of creation ability to create it like gorgeous, like giant amethyst or like ruby gemstone?
Mhm. And it's a creation bard thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's physical. It's actually there. It can be the worth of it is 140 gold pieces. I want it to look as fancy as possible because you can make cheap things look expensive. Okay. And it'll last for 3 hours. Okay.
This one being more like physical, it like catches the light coming in from one of the windows, and you see like it actually like it kind of has that effect that their butt does, and they both kind of like go like look at it, and like their eye, like all 6 of their eyes, all 12 total of their eyes go like really wide, and they both like scatter throughout the room, and they're both gonna try to attempt to hide. Okay.
Confused.
You see like they begin to like run away, but they were like going towards you, but like they scattered. And they are somewhere in the room now with a natural 20.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I was hoping to make a
What
trade.
is going on?
We're gonna take that big gem you have.
Yeah, no, that would be great. So I'm just like wondering if I can. This is also very, very special to me. This beautiful gemstone. It's been in my family for generations. But you know what? The necklace is more important to me, sentimental reasons. So if you could, like, I'm willing to do a trade.
Oh, like a tradesies. Okay. Well,
I thought that's what you wanted.
What about no take boxes?
But that's not the right. No, but you said trade earlier.
We put that in the rules right now, no take boxes, and then we will honor it. We are Christian spiders. We honor no take boxes.
What about thou shalt not steal?
We kind of ignore that one. Like I said, we're Christian spiders.
Oh, you're one of those Christians.
Yeah,
you're
we're
one of those.
I look over to Hope
those
and I say, "Forgive me, Father, but I'm about to sin." As fire like collects in my hand.
Yeah. Kenz, give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
You hear the voices coming from the room. You do not know currently where they are.
That's so annoying. Okay, that is a filthy 20.
Filthy 20. You see that there is like a little web that goes sticks to the gem in your hand, and it gets like wrenched up towards the ceiling where you now see the Ikonka is, and it just kind of like holds it between some of its arms. It's like probably the size of its body, but it can carry more weight, and it just kind of goes like, "This is real shiny," and it like puts it against its butt. And you see where it pushes it in, the other gem like sits into its body, and your necklace falls out of from the ground and like lands in your hands. This one's real pretty, and this is now like the big gem in its butt, so you know which one's the real one because it's got a big amethyst in its butt.
Heck yeah. Okay, yeah, I dive for my necklace.
Yeah, you grab it. Yeah, you have it.
Okay, great. And I'm like holding on to it, and I'm just gonna sit and watch everything else happen silently.
Wow, there's all kinds of girl stuff here. We like raided the diamond room already. You're like wizard people have like so much good stuff.
I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna open the door, and I'm holding the butt of this cat. Guys, I realized I don't have a cat.
Flopped over in front of your hand.
Yeah, I don't have
Ew,
a cat.
what is that thing?
No,
Yeah,
you
it
don't.
goes like
It's really.
It's a cat.
back up
I'm
your
calling it tape measure.
Okay.
Where it snaps back into.
yeah.
Hi,
I love
tape
that so
measure.
much.
And I just drape him over my shoulders.
Tapey.
As you
TM,
do,
TM, TM.
both of its front and its back both go limp, and it like they both kind of touch the ground.
Yeah,
You just kind of like drape it, and it just kind of
I'm gonna put it on like a scarf.
it whips around. It whips around a few too many times, and the tail like kind of like whips you across the eye.
God.
Okay, question. How did these weird creatures all get in your guys' suite?
It's
I
the
don't
cat
remember all
distribution
of last
system.
night. Wait, what?
Me neither.
The cat
I feel like I
distribution
do.
system.
Oh, yeah.
I don't usually live here, so
I mean,
No,
who
man.
conjured these things? Was it you, Velias?
No, I'm not a conjurer. I don't do that.
I was gonna say I was
we
gonna be
don't-
really mad.
We don't be conjured. We came through the door. Nobody conjures me. Nobody tells me where to be. We're a conquer. And you see like
Damn it.
the other like illusory one. They're kind of like both dancing. They're like a conquer, a conquer, a conquer, a conquer.
Yeah,
Did
we
you at
left
least
the
close
we
the
must have
door
left the
behind
door
you?
open then.
Yeah, but they just went through like under the closed door. It was closed.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, we're really good at getting through doors. Except that one door. That one door's really hard to get through, but then it opened and now we're here.
what door?
Door.
Conquer, a conquer, a conquer, a conquer.
I'm gonna look down to the cat, and I was like, "Do you know what they're talking about?"
Do you look the cat in the eyes?
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh, no. Tape measure.
No.
You've been
Tape
betrayed.
measure.
Measure why?
Is this a magical effect?
Yes, this is a charm effect.
Can I give you a bardic inspiration?
Hold on. I think Eladrins have Fey. Where is it?
I think they have like their face, so they would get advantage against this effect.
Yes, I do. Fey ancestry. A wisdom. With an 11 on the die, that's gonna be 11.
11. You like begin to like fall into this vision, and you're still standing there, but you're just kind of like captivated by like how gorgeous. Captivated, yeah, captivated. And you fall into this cat's like brilliant, like these like beautiful like pink eyes, and you begin to like hear this voice in the back of your head. I have lived for ages beyond ages to come here to this moment to bestow this wisdom upon you. Give me butt pats.
Give me but pets.
It is
And I just start patting the butt.
good, my servant. Good, yes.
Yeah.
Together with your butt pats, we will conquer the world.
I think we should find like a staircase because he looks like a slinky. See if
That's
it
such a
goes
good
down.
idea.
What's your name?
My name is Mr. Squiggles.
Mr.
Makes sense.
Squiggles.
Mr. Squiggles, but I heard of an arcane name referred to me in the common tongue as Tape Measure. I like this name. It shall be my new name.
Okay, tape measure.
Yes, because it does require tape to measure the amount of years I've been abound this world.
Oh, you just said 3,000.
Yes, thousands upon thousands of years.
Okay, I don't know where the 3 came from.
Your brain.
I look to
Probably
Sienna
after 2.
and Velias. I hate when people pretend to talk to their pets. It's like they can't talk
know.
back.
Cringy. Yeah.
Like, oh, and then they do a cute little voice for them too, and it's
Yeah,
we
yeah.
get it. Like,
Yeah, Hope. What's tape measure sound like?
He sounds like this. He has been
Oh,
trying to
that's-
get through the door for thousands and thousands of years.
At least it's an
That's
original, voice.
Okay,
yeah,
buddy.
normally it's
in
like
your-
a little bit of a like, ooh.
In your head,
He really likes butt pats. He was like,
Give me butt pats, new servant.
Oh yeah,
He
is
would
that
be-
what he sounds like?
Honestly, same.
I'm like tape measure.
Hey.
And I'm gonna take tape measure off. I'm gonna put him on Velias.
Velias, do you look in the cat's eyes?
I mean, sure. I think
Yeah,
it's
make a
normal
wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
While he's doing that, I grab tape measure's butt and I go and I sit in the couch across the room and I start patting his
Wisdom
butt.
save 18.
18. You are like, you feel like this like voice speak inside your mind, but you are not as like bewitched as Hope was.
My second command upon this plane of existence is to get me a little treat. I would like a little treat.
Oh, he does talk like that in your mind.
Oh wait,
Where else
what?
does talk come from?
Do you guys have any like cheese or something?
Yeah, obviously. And then I just walk into the kitchen and I pull out a fresh charcuterie board. These are delivered every morning.
You see like the cat's eyes like pick up
Yeah.
and go,
What's
like the
a
head
little-
goes to the
what's a
side
little
and
treat?
they become little slits.
Wait, are
And I
you
just
telling
look
me
at him
this cat is intelligent?
beyond measure?
Yeah.
I just like awkwardly put down the butt.
Yeah, Coste, when you were holding the butt, it began to like twitch the moment the charcuterie came out.
Okay. Yeah, nope, I'm done with that.
I'm gonna offer tape measure the charcuterie, but then I'm also gonna hold some up to the spider.
Mhm.
Would you like some too?
Do not offer it to them. They
Okay.
are greedy. They will take the cheeses. Give it to me.
Got
I shall keep it safe.
Yes, and I give him
The
the entire
arcane
platter.
secret of dairy fermentation.
Yeah, no, you can have all of my cheese. Sure. Spiders will never get it.
And as it like just like goes and like it's like kind of a meowing and purring, and as it eats the cheese,
It says, yes, there are many beings from my world that have crossed over. We must protect the cheese and its secrets from them. My brethren are
sure.
greedy.
What is going on?
Oh, we have to protect the cheese.
From what?
The others that came in
What are-
through the door.
The door has been opened and the cheese is in danger.
Yeah,
What are
the
you
door has
guys
been opened. The
talking
cheese is in
about?
danger.
We need to get out of here, okay? We're gonna be late for orientation.
it's about this time as you say that we're gonna be here for orientation. You begin to hear like these like
Nerd.
sounds of like chaos, this cacophony of chaos outside, like glassware breaking, people screaming. There just seems to be like
shit.
some sort of rambunctiousness happening.
I point a finger
that's
at
not
tape
good.
measure. Oh, sorry.
That's just not good. We
It is
should
not good.
we should see what's up.
They have come for the cheese. It has begun.
Yeah,
I
we should
just
go.
Put all of the charcuterie just into a bag,
Mm-hmm.
into like a little scarf,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna turn it into a little satchel. I'm gonna tighten a little string around it. I'm gonna put it at my waist,
Oh,
and I look at tape measures right in his eyes. With you by my side, we'll keep the cheese safe.
Yes, good. Now, make haste.
As soon as he says that, I cast long strider on myself to increase my speed by 10 feet, and I just run.
Yeah.
I open the door and I
oh.
run. I'm still in my jammies, which is just like tiny little shorts. That's it.
aw,
Mhm.
cute. Oh,
And I'm
I'd
just
still be
running
my
outside.
cute little party dress.
As you run out into the dorms, you see the hallway is equally in chaos. There are students like running around. There are creatures, like tiny creatures that are on students' heads. You see like one has like an akanka on its head, and it's like trying to like undo their like diamond stud earrings, and it's like trying to take. It's already like worked one off, and it's like tossed it in its butt, and it's like working on another one to like toss that in its butt.
Can I cast Gift of Alacrity on myself?
Yeah, absolutely. Any preparatory stuff you guys would like to do?
An extra boost this morning.
It is crazy. You see, one person is just kind of like running around trying to like grab something off of its head. This girl is like trying to grab something off of her head, and it seems to be like she's like being accosted by some sort of invisible creature.
While I'm running down the hall, just making haste, I'm dodging people. And as I'm running and dodging, if I see an akanka, knowing that they're greedy for the cheese, I'm literally just going to pull them from what they're doing and just like throw them far away. And as I just run, I'm just grabbing greed spiders and throwing them.
Yeah. And you know their thing is like gems, but it seems tape measure.
I don't know that.
Is very adamant about the cheese being kept safe.
Yeah.
You grab an akanka, you like chuck it against a wall, and more like little diamonds and like little sapphires and stuff begin to like plink to the ground. A couple of other akanka like come by and begin like sweeping it up.
I kick them away.
You run by one of these rooms as you go, and you kind of like you hear like breaking, and you see this like creature. You see this floating pot of ink. Like up from a desk. It looks like it just like begins to like levitate up, and you see it begin to like tilt and pour over. And as it pours down, you see this something is like being filled up with this like ink. And you see like this creature begin to form out of ink from like its toes to its feet to its legs to its torso to its arms to its head, and you see this like massive like human-sized head, like more like child-sized head on a very tiny body. And you see this like now like once invisible creature that has like downed this like pot of ink, and it seems to be like filled up with it. And it's just kind of like sloshing around inside, and it just kind of like looks at you, wipes its mouth, hi, and it like jumps down to the floor and starts charging at you.
Mage armor on myself.
You what?
Cast mage armor on myself. Mage armor. I'm gonna move tape measure behind me. And I am going to run directly at it as well. I'm gonna head down, and I'm just gonna charge at it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll initiative then.
As someone who didn't meet the eyes of the cat,
yes.
I'm just like, guys, what the hell's? As I like go to the broom closet and pull out my broom of flying and go after my long striding friend.
Oh yeah. I just ran by you guys. Hi! I have to make haste.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
And I imagine that I would catch up pretty fast on my broom.
Oh, yeah. You're faster than me.
With Longstrider?
Yeah,
I
my
suppose.
speed's only 40 right now.
Okay. So I catch up to you and I'm like hovering on.
We'll go ahead and roll initiative there.
Okay, so Carter, I don't know if you heard. I'm on my broom of flying right now.
Yes, absolutely, please.
Cool. Just making
you are
sure
you are in a narrow college dorm hallway, as you all are here.
Perfect.
Bring up these guys. All right, 25 to 20.
What if I got more than 25?
Then I would love to hear it first. I'd love to hear it.
I got 28 with a natural 20 and my gift of alacrity.
Whoa.
That is fantastic.
Wow.
Velias. Okay, 20 to 15.
15.
Also 15.
Hey!
X's.
+3.
+2.
We got Hope. We got Coste. And then what did you get, Kenz?
10.
10, still higher than my
man.
other two.
Heck yeah.
Sienna. 7 to 6. Okay, Velias, you are first to act. As like you are, do you think you've left the suite at this point? As Hope has kind of like run down the hallway.
Yeah, I'm like behind him, but I'm in the hallway. So I'm like seeing the other students, but maybe I haven't seen this creature that drank the ink yet. But if I see like the girl struggling with the invisible thing on her head, I would maybe try to help her.
Yeah, I think she's like directly in front of you. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Eldritch Blast and shoot an Eldritch Blast right between her hands above her head.
This creature is invisible, so I'll ask for that with disadvantage.
Okay.
Even though you kind of know where it is, but she's like also moving around and very chaotic.
Ooh, with disadvantage, my plus to hit. That's only a 10.
10 is not going to do it against this creature. You do hear like
2 blasts.
Yeah, you do hear like a wow. Go ahead and make that second attack.
Wow.
Try again. That one is going to be a 19 with disadvantage.
A 19 will hit. Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Does your Eldritch Blast do anything spicy or fun?
My Eldritch Blasts look like a wolf head kind of stretching back, and it's like these spectral wolf heads like streaking like comets.
Yeah.
And I don't get Eldritch Blast from a Warlock patron. I'm not a Warlock. I took Magic Initiate Warlock. So I imagine he's kind of like tribal magic, like that he gets from his homeland that he kind of brought here. It's just like very simple stuff.
Okay. And then that damage?
10 force damage.
10 force damage. Bam. This thing is looking badly beaten. It's took a big hit off of that one. You see,
get off of her.
Yeah. You see as you hit it, this like creature begins to like form. It is still like translucent, but you see like its outline gleaming. It looks like it's like kind of like made out of like a bubble almost. But it is no longer invisible. It is just now translucent. Okay. As that will be Velias. Anything else in your turn?
Let's see. I will go ahead and use a bonus action to cast Kinetic Jaunt on myself. So I magically empower myself, increasing my speed by 10 feet, and I don't provoke opportunity attacks. And I can move through other creatures' spaces without it being difficult terrain.
Cool. Yeah, sick. You see, that's your turn. You see the boggle that you just began to shoot at. It kind of like clambers down. It like almost gets like knocked off of her head, and it kind of clambers across her body. And you see she's like getting ready for the day. You know, she's like getting all of her spell components on and stuff. And you see that she does have like one of these like inkwell vials kind of like on her person. You see this creature like kind of like there it is, and like pops it off, pops the cork, and drinks it, and then like fills up with this like inky residue. And you know that ink. This is like magic. That's like spell component ink. That's spell
right.
rock.
This is magical ink.
So they're just kind of like glittering around on the inside a little bit.
Oh fuck!
And he goes, I can do something like that. And he like emits all of this like aura of glitter around himself. I need everybody to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
$11.
11 fails.
Dirty 20.
Succeeds.
16.
Succeeds.
And then 13.
Just fails. On a DC 14 here, those who failed find themselves affected by the fairy fire effect.
Oh.
And he just goes like, now we gotcha. And it kind of like scrambles down, like a big kind of like I don't know, like Scooby-Doo. Like he's got like the big kind of like Scrappy-Doo head, still like humanoid, but like just big head, like little body. I think at this point, I'll let anybody give me a Arcana or a History check to see if they can determine what this being is.
Nope, no idea.
I'm proficient.
Go for it. Yeah, anybody can roll.
Okay. Cool.
I rolled as well.
All right.
So I am also proficient.
Okay. It's a dirty 20 for me.
Dirty 20
on history.
Yeah. That tells you that, I mean, these things are fey for sure. and you know of the Fae due to the Karstad's proximity to the Sealy undergrowth. You know that this is a creature called a boggle, a tiny little Fae creature.
I got a 22 on Arcana.
Ooh, 22 on Arcana. Yeah, you get the sense that it's maybe like a different variant of boggle where like this thing can like fill itself up with like other kinds of ink. And you know that the mix between like a Fae creature that is like downed a bunch of wizard ink is probably going to have some weird effects.
This is not good.
On its turn, you see that this thing will begin to kind of like, okay, now try to catch me. And he was going to like zoom in between your feet, and he's going to move his full speed towards the other direction in the hallway. I'll say you see this. I'll say everybody except for Hope will see this because Hope is further ahead in the hallway, and this creature runs the other way. I need wisdom saving throws from everybody else.
Wisdom save.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Ooh, crit.
I got an 8.
8.
Got a 15.
8 will fail. Everything else will succeed. As you see, this thing like zooms past. It's like the blur of the motion. It like weaves between all of your legs. It kind of like trips you up a little bit. You're a little woozy. You see, Coste, you fall on your butt and you are prone.
Oof.
That will end that boggle's turn. We're gonna go to Hope. As you see this like little boggle's like charging at you.
I'm
A different one.
going to charge at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you meet it right there in the doorway as it's running out of this room and you're running towards the room.
I'm going to use my... I'm a lot bigger than it, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's small.
I'm going to use my action to cast... oh my god. Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So, in just a 15-foot aura around me, just as kind of just bright kind of mystical fire energy is just swirling around me. And then because I'm so much bigger, I'm just gonna like stop down in front of him and I'm like, I dare you to move. As I'm like, I have the fire just floating around me. I'm going to need a wisdom save from him.
Oh, wow. 19 on the die.
Dang it.
For a 20.
Yeah, no, that passes. So you'll take 3d8 radiant halved. Half of 13 is 6.
Yep, takes 6
So it
points
takes
of
6
radiant damage. Is it like is assailed by that radiant kind of fire? It takes that damage for sure. I just kind of like, oh, hey, what's the big idea? We're just trying to like steal stuff. Come on.
Just trying to steal stuff.
And then
I can respect that.
bonus action. I'm going to use my Fey Step. So I'm going to teleport 30 feet behind me where all my friends are. I grab tape measure. I'm like, let's go. And then I'm going to teleport 30 feet behind me so I'm with the other boggles. And I'm going to show up in front of those now.
Okay.
So the one I just left is going to take 3 fire damage for my Fey Step.
Oh, sick. It will resist fire, so it'll take 1.
Cool.
So...
And then I'm going to land next to the other ones that's running by my friends. And once I'm within 15 feet of that one, I'll need a wisdom save.
Okay, yeah, I'll say you catch a second one, but not the one that ran away from Velias.
Cool.
Because that one ran further away. But you do grab the third one that's in this combat. And that's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
It's only an 11.
So that one's going to
He's
take...
invisible, but the spirit guardians just hit him anyway.
That's going to take 8 radiant damage.
Takes 8 radiant damage. That one is not quite bloodied, but almost
Cool.
there.
How far away is the one that ran away?
Sorry, the one that ran away, you teleport 30 feet. I'll say he's only like 15 feet away from you.
Cool. I'm going to run up next to that one. So I'm going to grab that one in my... So I need a wisdom save from that one too.
Wisdom save from that one. 8.
Fail. So that's going to be 10 radiant damage.
10 radiant damage. How do you want to do this? That was the one that
I just get up
Eldritch
next
Blast.
to it, and just the fire just kind of like pops it. Just
As you pop it,
it's
Oh,
15
no.
feet away from me. I'm not right next
Pop
to it.
effects.
Pull it.
The pop effect.
yeah. Well, when it does pop, it just pops into like a slick, like it's oil, but it's this ink that just kind of begins to cover everything, and it just kind of like glitters after being kind of like shaken up. This like magical ink. It looks a little volatile, but not like not currently exploding or anything. Just kind of like bubbling and sparkling a bit.
And I just turn around to look at my friends. They turn into sludge.
Ew.
Gross.
Oh.
Ew. And I just like step away from
Gross.
it.
I look to the wizard. Can you use the sludge? Are they ink now?
You would
I'm not
use
Can we
it?
save the sludge?
We might be able to save it.
All right.
I can just buy you ink. Like,
That's expensive.
Don't have-
Everything here is expensive.
You see the other one as that one explodes. The one that the second one that you had got after you teleported goes, no sludge.
Oh, its name was Sludge too.
His name is Sludge.
Wow.
You see
How apt.
that. Hope, is that your turn?
That's my whole turn. Lots of things.
Coast, it is your turn.
How many are there?
There are two that you currently see. There's like chaos on either ends of the hallway, but in your immediate vicinity, there is one boggle that just came out of invisibility after getting hit. So it's like a little translucent. It hasn't like downed a vial yet. And then there is another one that is looking hurt. So they're both kind of like around the same. But one is like full of ink and one is not full of ink.
Okay. You see my little pendant necklace that just looks like a little bit of like fire. You see it and the like chain that it's on, or like the twine that it's on, erupt in flame. And so I just have like a ring of fire around my neck as I am going to unleash my sorcery.
ooh.
So I'm going to activate that. And you see, like, in the flickers, you almost see a face sometimes, but it, like, appears and disappears. And I'm going to go to the one that has been hit, and I'm going to cast a second level chromatic orb with fire.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The two remaining ones have been damaged a bit.
Okay, so I'll go to the one that has drank some ink.
Okay.
And I get to roll with advantage because of my unleashed sorcery. That's a billion to hit. That's a 27 to hit.
Super hits, yeah.
Little known fact, when you have advantage and you do something cool, it's a billion.
It's a billion, yeah.
It's a billion.
So I rolled the same number on 2 of my dice, so it bounces to the other one. So the
Nice.
first one takes 13 fire damage.
Which
then
it will
this-
have down to 6.
Ooh, it's resistant. And then let me see if I have to roll another attack roll. Yeah, I have to make another attack roll. Okay, that is, not a billion. That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits, yeah. AC 14 on these guys.
Sweet.
They're just like boom, 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 getting pinballed by this. Is it ball of fire both times, or does it change elements the second time after it bounces?
Oh shoot, I forgot. Whatever damage I did, add 4 to that. That's why I'm
Add
doing fire,
4.
because I do extra damage.
Is it
I
extra
rolled-
fire damage or just extra like
Extra
of the
fire
same?
damage.
Okay, so he'll take an additional 2, and he's barely standing.
Oof. And I rolled the same number on the second one. There's no other targets?
There's one other target. Sorry. There are 2 total targets, but yeah.
Okay. Then if it can bounce again, so I'll just like hit a tapestry that I always hated, and I thought was very
Yeah.
like presumptuous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like one of the older, like the last dean of the evocation dorms, who was very much like anti-party, and you guys rioted in your first year, and you got him like run out of the place.
Absolutely. That is much better damage this time. That is 20, 32 plus the 4 is 36 points of damage on that one.
To the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you want to do this to that one? The other one is barely standing.
Okay.
Oof. I mean, I just want to like, these guys are absolute dicks, and we need you need spell components, right, Velias?
Yeah.
All right. And I just kind of like offhand, like I'm really going for the tapestry, but I just kind of hit him on the way.
Yeah, and then these things like burn down. You see, like they're not like naturally flammable, but like once it like kind of catches on their skin, it's like it's not a big deal. Oh, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And they're trying to like pat themselves out, and then they just kind of like become like a boiling little puddle of ink.
Sorry, you did attack people, dies. So you know I gotta protect people.
He goes, "No, Judge."
Sludge and Judge.
Oh my gosh.
Sludge, jury, executioner. Is that your turn, Coste?
That is my whole turn.
And we come to Sienna with one boggle left standing. It is not quite bad, not quite bloodied.
Yeah, I think this whole time I'm just like sitting there like, looks like you guys have got it, but eventually, like with this last one standing, I will like look at it and I'm like, you're gross, and your friends are gross too. And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery. I'm gonna need a Wisdom saving throw from it, please.
Natural 1. Wow, I'm rolling real hot tonight.
Yes.
Hot as in I'm burning alive and dying.
Yay! Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the damage.
Ooh, I just realized I added the 4 twice. So hopefully that didn't make the difference.
No, they have
damage, not 30.
18 hit points. Yeah, they're big. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna take. It's gonna take 9 points of psychic damage.
9 points of psychic damage. It is literally just standing at 17 hit points.
Okay. Cool. I think. Yeah. I don't know if I want to use my bardics just yet. So I'm like, can I like fly down and like try to pick it up? Object interaction with it.
Yeah, I'll say like you can try, but there's like it's a lot of like the kind of like trying to grab it and it slips out of your hand because it's oily kind of thing.
Sure.
But you are in hot pursuit.
Excellent
of this
sleight
guy.
of hand.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're in hot pursuit of this guy.
Okay.
Okay, and it is just barely up.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything I can do as a bonus action that would be helpful in this situation. All right. So.
And you see like the other one
grab it.
Or around.
The last one is just kind of like jumping around like, okay, Budge, you got this. Your entire life, you never moved for anybody. You never budged. And he's gonna run up, and he's just gonna kind of, I think he's closer to you because you're pursuing him. He'll kind of like turn around, and he'll just kind of, and just kind of like go around to haymaker you.
Okay.
For a 16.
A 16 will hit.
And you take.
No.
Did you fail your fairy fire? Or just want to crit fish here.
I did fail my fairy
Yeah.
fire.
Not higher. You do take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as like a very like translucent hand comes across. It like jumps up in the air and just kind of cold cocks you across the chin.
Oh.
Whoa, dude!
As for my siblings. I think murder is worse, okay? As far as, like, guys, we're stealing, you guys killed us, and then I hit you. So I think that's, like, way down here.
Oh, I showed up late. I assumed you were murdering. My bad.
Yeah.
Let's take it all back.
Yeah, should we have,
I think we should send him back where he came from.
This guy's sitting at 1 hit point. Yeah, guys, wait, let's talk, actually.
Yeah, would you have stopped if we'd asked you to?
When I had my siblings here, no. But now that I'm by myself, yeah.
Excellent. Great.
Okay.
Hi.
That's gross.
Okay, one question. Do you guys have any ink?
Yeah.
This is the one that's not.
You
I think
gotta be kidding me. You have to be joking right now.
This is part of a negotiation. There's give and take. Come on.
No. So.
No.
He's like barely standing.
I look at like what do you want ink for?
Oh,
What
'cause
do you
tastes
want it
real
for?
good.
I see. I see.
You got sparkly ink.
I like hide my gel pen bottle of ink
Yeah.
deeper in my bag.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Gel pens of magic ink. That's great.
Yeah.
You see it just like as you're kind of talking, it's like giving its full attention and just kind of like nodding along, like reaches behind itself and pulls out a big silly straw and just like points it at the puddles of its two siblings and just begins to like.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him.
He like
Yeah.
These
fills
guys
up
freaks.
halfway. That's his turn. Velias, it is your turn at top of combat.
I'm going to. Let's
Now
see.
we've
What do I
escalated to
have?
cannibalism.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch
Okay.
and just grab him with this skeletal spectral hand.
He begins to like get picked up. Roll your attack.
It is a 14 to hit.
14 just hits. He begins to be like picked up right off the ground. The silly straw he pushes it out to extend. He's like more of him is like beginning to like fill up to his like pectorals. And you're. And how do you want to do this? He's got one.
Nice.
I just want to like wither him, and the ink just starts draining out of him as he just.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and it just kind of like freezes and
I just
drains.
squeeze
and
it
cracks.
like a squeeze bottle onto the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, well, it was worth the shot.
And he kind of like shatters, and the ink kind of like pops everywhere. You
Bye-bye.
feel it like kind of like across your chest, like your clothes, like they're ink stained for sure.
Can I prestidigitate it away?
Yeah, absolutely. You can. Like,
It's the
kind
first day
clear
of
it up.
school. We can't have you looking like that.
What was
Appreciate
that?
you. Thank you, Sienna.
And you see some of the other students are like kind of beginning to get things under control. You see like one student has ice knifed another boggle that was like beginning to drink more of its spell ink, and they're just like two other students are just kind of in this hallway with you guys, just kind of like huffing and puffing.
We should find Professor Cloudstrike.
Yeah, I should put pants on first.
Yep, maybe throw some pants on, Hope.
Yeah, I'll be right
I thought
back.
you were doing like something new, fashion wise.
Oh, there's nothing. I'll be right back. And he's just gonna walk inside really quick and do the quickest quick change you've ever seen. And he comes back out and he's like in his his practice tunic. You know what I mean?
Do we have school uniforms though
Forgettable.
too?
Yeah, but if I'm gonna be running around, I don't want to.
I was just like wondering if we. Yeah, that makes sense. I was just wondering if we had them because I wanted to know what the uniform was.
You see, one of the other students of the hallway, this like kind of tiefling girl, the one who had like the boggle on top of her head, she kind of goes like, so does this mean orientation is cancelled, or do we still have to go to class? And you hear
I
like
bet this is a
screaming outside.
test.
You hear screaming outside.
First day
like-
test.
I think it's a
They would-
test.
Yeah. Who's that? Who
I don't
hung
know.
up the tapestry that I burned? Who's the teacher?
Yeah, this that was like Professor a Golden Beard.
Yeah, this is exactly like something Goldenbeard would do. Test on the first fucking day.
I don't know about that. That was a pretty dangerous test. I mean, some of
Yeah.
them are dangerous when we're testing new spells, but just summoning fey creatures into the dorms?
Yeah, that seems like a bit much.
Yeah, I agree that Goldenbeard is a dick for doing too much.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, we should get out there. We're gonna get in trouble.
I'm gonna walk back out in my practice tunic or whatever, and I still have the cheese tied around me.
You think
and
we
I'm gonna-
still have practice today?
If we're gonna be running around, I don't want to get sweaty in my robes.
Fair.
I'm being preemptive. I'm being proactive. I'm being initiative.
Being initiative, yeah.
Yeah.
Good one,
Thank
Hope.
you. And I'm gonna take a little piece of cheese and I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna offer it to tape measure.
It kind of takes the cheese. Its eyes go like straight, kind of like toothless, like that cat eye when it just kind of like fully like slits. And it's like, yes, the cheese. It provides sustenance and wisdom.
Yes, exactly. Sustenance, wisdom. We're being initiative. Coach is going to be so happy.
I always feel better with the cheddar.
Oh, okay. And I'm going to reach in and I'm going to give
gosh.
him something that isn't cheddar. And I just say, cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, well, this is still Gouda.
And he kind of takes it.
All right. Well, should we go outside?
Walked right into that one.
There are more of my
Yeah.
brethren around.
Yeah,
Be cautious.
we should find the professors and figure out what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to start walking in a direction.
Okay.
I'm still concentrating on Spirit Guardians. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you guys are up on like the, I think a higher floor of these dorms, since your parents provide such wonderful stipends to the school. You have like one of the nicer suites up top. You make your way down these kind of stairs, and you see like similar scenes of like violence and like chaos that are like at the ends of like being resolved by some of the students here. You know, like little fey beings. You guys are like kind of capable of holding on to yourselves. You still hear that screaming outside as you descend to the lower portion of this. Indeed, in the lobby of this, or just outside as you guys enter the lobby, you see Professor Cloudstrike, this bald female cloud giant or cloud Goliath, is fending off these like boggles and these other little like winged creatures that are flying at her. And she says, "Oh, well, thank God you're all right. Thank the gods you're all right. We have so many of these little fey things. We're going to have to..." And then there's like a streak of light from a direction further into the courtyard. And you see the professor goes, "Please, everyone, back inside. We need to secure the..." And she gets polymorphed into a little into like a little squirrel and like drops to the ground.
Ooh, rough. You hate to see it.
A little like pixie flies overhead and drops a bunch of pixie dust on this squirrel, and it begins to like fly up.
No.
And it's just kind of like
No.
writhing around. It's like twisting around.
Can I use my broom of flying to go up after her?
You can certainly try.
I'm certainly going to. I've got 50 feet of movement speed, so...
As you begin to go after the teacher, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So, okay. Cool. Get that up. Wisdom saving throw. Ooh, okay, that's a 21.
21. You feel a similar like streak of light coming towards you, and as it hits you, you begin to like feel yourself being changed, and you're like, "Okay, no, I've got this." And then you do not succumb to that spell effect.
Whoa.
And then you
I think I'm wearing like a sequin dress, and they like the magic reflects off of the sequins and like kind of pushes it away. And I've got
Still in
like
your
a
party
leather
dress
moto.
from last night.
Yeah. Yes. And I've got like a leather moto jacket on top with like studs, and that's my armor. But anyway, yeah. So my
as you overcome that effect, you begin to look around, and you don't see that
Fashion.
squirrel anywhere
oh shoot, really?
up in the sky.
I
You
was
you
just
see
doing
similar scenes of chaos around. You do not see the professor anywhere. Nearby the city at the Silver Raven Tavern, you do see flying through the sky. There seems to be this like blonde elven gentleman in this like red coat that is just like being like picked up by like by his coat, and he's just being flown throughout the city by some invisible force, just kind of going like, "Ah, Bimbo, please put me down."
I'd hate to be that guy.
I would.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You see another teacher though down below you, and you see Professor Barabbas of the divination school. But please, everyone, you must get back to your dorms. We will have this handled momentarily. What is that? And you see another little fey creature runs up, throws a little like pink ball at him, and it explodes into this like pink cement that like hits him all at once, and like flash freezing him. He is like stuck in this like pink cement as he like points forward with his mouth open. You see similar scenes around the school of other teachers trying to get things under control, but they are overwhelmed by this surprise Fey incursion. And you guys realize... Yeah,
he should have seen that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, pink is not his color, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
And yeah, all around the school, you see other teachers. You see other animals that are kind of going around. You see one teacher. You see a gnome gentleman is kind of like banging on the outside of a bubble, and it's like pushing out, but he can't like seem to like get out of this bubble, and he's just kind of like screaming, but you don't hear anything, any sound coming from it, and it's just kind of like drifting on the breeze.
This is not good, you guys.
I mean, we could just go back to sleep.
No, I don't think we should do that.
Oh my gosh. What if we're like sleeping right now and it's just a dream?
I'm gonna reach out and pinch you.
Ow. It still looks the same.
Okay, do me.
Okay, pinch.
I mean, I look at you like, oh, ow. Yeah, that really hurt. Me too. Ow.
It's
don't
not
pinch too hard. It might ruin my manicure.
Tape measure looks at you, Sienna.
You have harmed the master.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I look at tape measure and I'm like, no. No, she's a friend.
I'm gonna be the first one to fail it. That's a 6.
6. You like hear this creature's voice in your mind for the first time, and you fall into yourself, and you feel like you have the sensation of falling, and I'll just see like Sienna just kind of like stuck there.
Sienna. I'm shaking you.
Hey, tape measure. That's our friend. Could you?
That's our friend, tape measure. Bring her back.
Oh, well, pardon me for the disturbance. She harmed you, master.
And
no, she didn't. Her manicure wouldn't let her.
The cat blinks, and when its eyes open back, they're just like big, kind of like bulbous, round cat eyes. And you find yourself back in your body.
Holy shit! The falling. That was a fun touch. I'm fine, thanks. Maybe we don't do that anymore, okay, kitty? Please?
Say sorry. Please.
You are walking on thin ice.
We're on the floor.
You're walking on thin ice. And I'm
If I
gonna
were
shake
to walk
water
on
some
thin
ice.
I would simply stretch my body across the large body of ice and then walk over it.
Can I like shape
my
water?
God.
Like, is there water like dewdrops or something in the grass? I can shape water and make like kind of a bowl around this cat.
Absolutely.
No, water is the enemy. No.
And it begins to slink away, and it moves like the snake game. So like every time its body like changes a corner, it's like it has to like, catch up to it.
I'm picturing it like in this bowl, and it like keeps trying to climb out, and it slides back down. Slides back down.
Mm-hmm. And as you're like trying to run against it and like trying to throw this water against it, you do see it stops and it says,
"There are pixies about. Tricksy pixies. They are near."
It's just kind of like looking out vigilantly.
I'm gonna look at everyone else. What do we do?
We need to figure out how to save the school.
Why?
Because we can't have our final year if it's like this.
No, that just means we automatically graduate if there's no school. If they don't show up after 15 minutes, you graduate. Everyone knows that.
I think that just means the class is canceled.
I'm with him. No, I'm with him. He
Yeah.
accepted the call to adventure. He accepted a hero's journey.
Who?
Yeah,
But
that.
We have to save everyone. He's right.
I mean, can't everybody like kind of save themselves?
Look, I'm just saying when we play Mana Ball, I'm the goalie. It's in my nature to protect other people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's so sweet.
No, same. Yes.
Protect nets.
Yes.
From balls.
I should also protect.
Well, yeah, but like just the attitude and my school abjuration, like that's what I'm here for, you know?
Oh, okay. So we should
as-
book things up then.
As you say nets, Coste, you look up in the sky and you see this like net descending and beginning to fall over Sienna. Sienna, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw.
Again?
It feels like I'm picking on you here. I'm giving you all the saving
No,
throws.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm still on my broom. I don't know if that means I can move faster or my dexterity's higher.
Yeah, this is just straight up dex.
I know. Okay. That is a big 14.
14 on this one. Let me double check their DC.
What the hell?
Meets it.
14 is just enough. 14 meets it as you are thrown out of the way. As it goes by, you see this like iridescent looking kind of like almost like woven silk web like of a net being like cast past you, and then it goes over and it just kind of covers the pink statue that is Barabbas, and it just kind of like falls against him like a coat rack. And then you see this like tiny form in front of you holding this wand out, looking towards you.
Damn. Did you just throw that at me? What the hell?
No, I cast it at you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't use the right word. What?
Is this the one we're looking for?
What?
Whoa.
You're a blue genasi.
Probably.
Is this the one we're looking for?
Probably.
And you see 3 other little pixies fly up. These 3 other little pixies fly up alongside that one.
They're like, it could be. Well, I don't know. Maybe. No, that's not the right one. The other one's supposed to be bluer. This one's like a different blue.
She's always the right one.
Yeah. This also feels like a little bit racist.
Thank you.
What's your name, miss?
Who's asking?
You see this.
You wish to parlay.
You see these like 4 pixies, very tiny. They've got like dragonfly wings in the back, kind of like these like iridescent insectoid dragonfly wings. They look like they're wearing like fey versions of like a leather jacket. They've got like the one that's addressing you has like a pink spiky mohawk that goes across his head.
Cute.
One has a kind of like shorn on the side, hair going to the side. The other one has just like a straight like buzz cut that has like little tufts, it's just green. It's like barely starting to grow in. And then the other one is bald and has like little like thorny piercings in their nose and like their ears. And eyebrows. These like very like punk looking pixies.
I love your style. Okay, well, if you must know, my name's Moira.
Oh, well, we're not looking for you then, are we?
Who are you looking for?
Some bloke by the name of Cordis. Different genasi.
Wait, you thought I was a
Never
bloke?
heard of him.
Yeah.
Well, we can't be
does
too
she
sure.
look like a bloke?
Yeah, if I look like a bloke, we have problems.
You cross your T's, dot your I's, and all that. Well,
Watch your T's.
Cross your T's.
you got to cross your T's. Well, sorry for the inconvenience.
One way.
We are going to be looking for other things around the school. You wouldn't happen to know where the Sphinx is, do you?
Yeah, it's down that hallway and to the left.
Yeah, and you
I
do
point like at a building, like a outdoor corridor sort of thing.
Are you directing them towards the Sphinx that you know exists in the school, the statue of the Sphinx?
No, absolutely not.
Give me a deception
Somewhere else.
Yeah, just some random place. Okay, deception. Let's go.
I like that Kenz learned that she likes to lie in D&D recently.
Yeah.
Was that your game, baby? Okay, so that's a 23 deception.
Okay. You see they kind of go like,
Well, all right. We should best start making our way there.
Ah, good luck.
Yeah. Boss wants us
Yeah,
to
right.
bring back something good for him.
Who's boss?
Okay.
Oh, you probably haven't heard of him.
Because you haven't
can't be
told
that-
us yet.
Can't be that, like big of a deal then, right?
Yeah.
No, he's a real big deal. He's just a crime boss. He's all secretive and the like.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Oh shit, I'll probably know him. I'll
He's
probably
real
I'm probably
secretive.
good friends with him. What's his name?
You wouldn't know nothing about the tickle monster.
and you see like one like goes and like punches the other one across the head, like,
You're not supposed to say the name.
Hickle monster?
That's stupid.
Oh shit. No, I
No,
do
That's
know
pretty
him.
dumb.
No, he said pickle monster is the thing. He said
That's stupider.
it's a pickle monster.
That's worse.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys, you don't know the tickle monster?
We Wait,
fucking
do
know
you?
him. Hey, yeah, no, he talked to me earlier
yeah,
today.
oh,
He was
that's
like,
right.
hey, I'm going to tell my people that they should invade this school, and it's a test, and if they actually do it, then I'm going to kick all their asses. But he was lying.
That's
He was
right,
lying
that's
about
right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
see,
that's
like-
right.
The four of
I
them
was
start to like look around.
Yeah,
It was
but it
before
seems
my
like everybody
coffee,
fell
so-
for it. He's going to kick all your asses, man. It's so stupid.
That's very funny.
You see the one that said Tickle Monster with the kind of like spiked individual pink mohawk goes like,
Billy, Willie, Nelly, we gotta get out of here.
Bye.
and they begin to like start to scatter. They go off towards
Yeah.
the direction where you said the Sphinx was.
Good luck.
Okay, so if those freaks are looking for the Sphinx, maybe we should actually go to the Sphinx and
Sphinx.
see what they want it.
Mhm, and make it quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I meet you guys there?
Wanna be alone?
Sure. Do you,
I don't wanna go
do you need a
alone.
minute?
They're going to
No, I
go
just
for your
like you.
ink pens, your gel pens.
My gel pens. I was just
mean-
thinking like I could hold down the fort on my broom.
Oh, but what if they get you with
Oh,
another
like-
net?
like
'Cause they
go
think you're
ahead of
annoying.
us?
That's true. No, it's probably better to go together. It's fine. You
just
guys will
stick
just slow
with
me
us.
down.
Yeah.
It's fine.
What?
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 Sorry. I haven't had my coffee
I
yet.
do have asthma, so yeah,
Is it
All right.
is it exercise induced, Coast?
yeah. But
Sorry.
you know, I'll follow along slowly.
Do you
Uh,
want my broom?
No,
Yeah, you can take it. It's okay.
I'm allergic to brooms.
That can't
Let's
possibly
go.
be true.
Let's go.
Let's
I'm
As
gonna
you
run
guys-
40 feet towards.
just walk
Sphinx.
with us, Sienna.
Yeah.
Fine.
And you guys know there is a Sphinx. There is a very famous the statue of the Sphinx that you all have to kind of like submit before you take any sort of exam for the school. It kind of like does
What?
it's like zone of truth over you. But it's
Wait,
just
and
like this.
Christians are the weirdos? Okay.
No,
They,
just
they-
Christian spiders.
The Christian spiders from the Feywild, obviously.
This is much
and-
more normal. Duh.
Yeah, and you see, like before you go to take the test, you don't submit yourself before the Sphinx. And it is this massive kind of like
No.
this like stone Sphinx statue that has like these like ruby eyes that glow. And like it basically makes sure that you aren't cheating. It does all the magical parameters for whenever you guys are taking a test. And it's essentially like like an enchanted like test proctor essentially. So whenever you guys are taking your test, you know that there is a subterranean cavern below the central spire of the Arcanus that you guys have to descend into whenever you're taking your exams for the school. And just a little bit about the kind of like layout of what we imagine the Arcanus to be. There's kind of like a central kind of administrative kind of tower, and then there are 10 other structures or other towers for the 10 schools that are at the Arcanus Infinitum. There are 8 for the schools of magic, being abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation, as well as 2 others for other magical study. There is the College of the School of War and the School of the Scribes. And you have just come from the eastern side, the western side of school, from the evocation dorms, finding yourselves in the central courtyard, and you know that you see the massive kind of central tower of the Arcanus is there in front of you. And you are going towards the Sphinx, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, and you sent them like they went into you sent them towards like the
Complete
divination
opposite
planetarium.
direction.
Yeah,
Complete opposite
you
direction.
pointed them towards the divination, and they were going in towards this like massive copper planetarium structure.
Perfect.
And you guys begin to
Perfect.
make your way there with all haste. Let's see. You see Velias. You see as you guys are beginning to run through. There is like this like wide, very round, like almost spherical toad that is just kind of like hopping across, and
Boggy.
it just kind of like hops into your path, and it kind of like stops because you're about to like run into it. It like looks up at you, Velias, and it like bamps away in a puff of mist. And then you feel like a weight on top of your head.
Oh, The fuck?
And you feel this blink frog on top of your head right now.
Hey.
Jeremiah was a blink frog.
See, now that's a pet right there.
I pull it off and hold it in front of my face. What are you?
It goes.
Oh, it's so cute.
There's a different little pixie that is like flying by. It like 15 feet away. It sticks out its tongue, and it like eats this little sprite pixie.
Okay, I put it back on my shoulder. You can stay, buddy.
It goes, "Brr," and it's just like a bunch of like silver dust that pops out.
Oh. Delicious.
Smells like.
I wonder what they taste
sugar
like.
plums.
Does that one talk to you too?
No. Just ribbiting.
Why can't tape measure do that?
Right?
Tape measure can do so
Seems
many
like it
things.
just eats
like
cheese.
this.
Tape measure
And I
could
just
rib
put
it if you
this
wanted
tape
to.
measure's body.
You're slinking.
Like, look how cool that is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Give tape measure the dirtiest look.
I really like that guy. He's cool.
What guy?
The frog. He doesn't bother anybody. He's very nice.
The frog is unbothered.
Unlike some people.
I'm sure the pixies think so.
We don't care what the pixies think. They're like trying to attack our school and take our stuff.
Yeah, and they were like looking for some guy. That
Yeah.
can't be good.
I don't know.
No.
People look for guys all the time.
Right, but like
I suppose-
invading
yeah, like, that's
creatures
true.
from another plane, like looking for something's going on here.
Yeah, we're being invaded by creatures from another plane.
Right. I know. I just said that.
So
I
did
feel
I.
like I just feel like Hope said it better.
All
Wow,
right,
that was
guys.
really inspiring, Hope.
Thank you.
I really feel like we know
Wow.
what we're doing now.
every time.
Uh,
Every time.
It's not really a plan until a second person says it louder and funnier.
it's a good thing that I'm both louder and funnier.
I'm gonna like loop my arm around like around Velias's arm and be like, you know, we're just messing with you.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to start
love
walking towards the
you.
Sphinx. This is the way
All
that
right.
Sienna said to go, so I'm going.
Let's go.
Yeah, you know, the
Guys.
Sphinx of Submission. There's the
A submission
admission
sphinx.
sphinx.
Just
There's
start
the
kind of
admission
like-
sphinx and
Submission sphinx.
Submission.
the submission sphinx.
Yeah.
The
It's like
multiplication Sphinx.
with my arm locked with yours, yeah, I just start like exaggeratingly walking to the Sphinx of Submission.
We're off to see the Sphinxy. Wonderful Sphinxy.
And you guys approach the massive kind of tower, and you know that the base of this tower there are like no doors anywhere. You just walk through the wall,
windows.
and you enter. Depending on which cardinal direction you enter the tower from, that is like what room you would enter. And you know that you have to enter from like the southeast side to get towards the basement area of this tower.
That's the way I enter.
And as you guys do, you see that there are a couple of other teachers that seem to be like kind of like frozen in place. You see you see your teacher, Velias. You see Professor Argentum, this male silver dragonborn, just kind of like stuck there, not being unable to move, and his eyes just kind of like dart from side to side.
Professor, can you hear me?
Would
The
I be
eyes
able
like-
to?
The eyes like dart like side to side.
I'd be able to
Okay,
dispel
okay,
magic on him.
Who is this again?
This is Professor Argentum. This is the
yeah.
Dragonborn.
Carter, would I be able to dispel magic on him?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, go for it. You can certainly try.
Okay. All right. I'll use. It seems important, so I'll use my. I'll use a I'll use my 4th level spell slot on it.
Go ahead and roll.
Ah, balls. Okay. So it's 10.
10's not going to do it here.
No.
You see the Professor Argenta. This is a very, you get the sense that like this is like, there's a lot of barriers around this magic. It seems that like the most of the magic that this Fey incursion had, that the organized part of it anyway has, it seems to be these pixies have like used their highest magic to hold the staff of this school at bay. But you do see, as you turn, you hear this kind of like sweeping noise. And you turn around and you see your professor. Sienna. You see Professor Phineas. This like older, pale-skinned. He's got long gray hair, long beard, and he's for some reason wearing a large janitor's smock that's kind of like zipped up. He's just
can I do an insight check to see if he's like doing that to try to avoid being turned into a statue?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight
know
check.
that? Okay.
He's a very
that's
kooky
my
guy.
theory.
He's a very kooky guy. He's hard to pin down.
Okay. Son of a nutcracker.
Get it.
I haven't had my coffee yet this morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5. Famously,
It's
no
a new school year. Maybe he got demoted or something. Maybe his antics
so
finally caught up
annoying.
with him. But you recognized it as Phineas.
Damn, he's
I
good.
I just.
He's just kind of like whistling and sweeping along.
Hey,
the same
Professor
spot.
Phineas. I'm so glad you're okay.
You kind of like
That was
fumble around.
cover.
See, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. That's what I was trying to avoid.
He's just kind of like sweeping the same spot. Oh no, Professor Phineas here. No, just Bippy the janitor.
I'll
You
know
see,
a
like, there's,
con
like, the
when I see
tag.
one.
There's a tag on his thing that says Bippy.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Baby.
Yeah,
Hi,
you
Bippy.
tell us
What's
Bippy the
going on?
janitor.
There's like
He's
a
a janitor,
ring of
sorry.
dust around him, and
looks-
there's like the cleanest like little circle from like the one spot he's been sweeping back and forth.
You look so much like your twin brother Phineas. I say to the void.
Oh well, if Phineas were around, I would tell him he's quite the handsome gentleman. But I, of course, being not Phineas, would not say that because I would be the handsomer twin.
I don't know if
Right.
Phineas had a twin.
If Phineas were here, what do you think he would tell us to do?
Oh, if Phineas were here, he would probably tell you to defend the Sphinx.
Okay.
Well, we know that. We're doing
Which
that.
one?
We're heroes.
The admission
Why we're-
sphinx
yeah,
or
that's
the
why we're here.
submission sphinx?
Oh, definitely the submission Sphinx. The submission Sphinx will submit to
Okay.
anybody.
Okay. Great. You don't have to write a big essay for that one.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So.
Janitor, Professor Twin.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, janitor, we're laying low, so the Fae don't really seem to bother us too much. Do you happen to find anything in the trash that could help us in our journey?
Oh, well, no, nothing's really trash. Every trash is another man's treasure. So I guess you could probably take these common healing potions I have. I found in the trash. And he tosses
these-
two
thank
you.
common
this
potions.
garbage?
Hey.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Gross.
Oh, terrible. Gross.
Well, maybe this frog could stay with you and help clean up.
It's very generous.
I'm actually allergic to frogs. He like begins sweeping.
Everybody has so many
Yeah,
allergies. Have you
I'm
guys like,
allergic to
considered
brooms.
going and seeing someone about that?
Like an allergist?
I will keep
Ah.
the frog.
Wow. I mean, it's amazing you're sweeping right now. I'm so jealous.
The frog looks great on you. It's a great hat.
It's yeah.
Or it's a pauldron. It's more of a pauldron right now, I feel like.
It bamps to your head. It like
Oh,
seems like
okay.
whenever like you take it off, it like blinks back up to your head, like where it wants.
Like,
It
listen,
found its home.
I'm going to give you away if you keep going on my head.
I'm not sure who would
And I
give me
like-
away to.
Okay, all right.
Not
Do you guys just feel like
janitor
everybody-
Bippy.
You
He
guys
goes.
just feel like everyone is kind of like extra punny today for some
He
reason.
goes. He
Dude.
takes his hand off the broom and he goes to sneeze from all the dust, and the broom is like still sweeping.
Okay.
Oh,
Look,
shit.
Oh, it's like your broom.
You know, the
thought-
professor is like famous
Yeah.
as an enchanter. He has like enchanted dozens of objects every day around him. So like normal things
Okay.
he does not do himself. Usually they do for him. But he's just kind of like
Right.
miming around with this enchanted broom.
Hey, so as a professional liar, I would like to give him some advice, so he doesn't get hurt. So if my professor was here, I would tell him to like really think super carefully about all of the actions he's doing, including sneezing, so that he doesn't get the wrong people to notice what he's doing.
Ah, yes, the student becomes the master.
What can I
Still
say?
swooping
We're
in.
also enchanting.
He kind of says that under his breath, and as he begins to sweep, well, it seems that there's probably a bigger mess to deal with outside. So if you guys wanted to kind of button things up in here, I'll see what I can do topside.
Sounds like a deal. Janitor,
Okay.
baby.
What a name.
And
As
he,
he's
yeah,
walking away, I lean into Sienna and I was like, "Wait, was he lying?"
Hmm.
No.
Well, let's talk after all this is over.
Yeah,
We
I
don't know
just
who's
didn't get a
listening.
twin.
You know what I mean?
Oh
True.
yeah,
Yeah, no.
we definitely.
Mhm.
We don't. We don't listen. So I just walk in.
Yeah, let's get to the submission sphinx.
is as Professor Phineas Bippy walks into the wall and out of this part of the Arcanus, you guys descend a large staircase that is like in the central part of this basement here, and you know it leads to the underground testing facilities. But I think that is a great time to take a quick break. Bio break before we jump into this last half of the stream here, and you guys head down to the submission sphinx.
Oh,
Okay.
right on. All right.
Let's
Stay
go.
tuned, guys. We'll be back shortly.
Yeah, what do you want to say? What, like
8:30?
8:30, 8:35?
8:30.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
30?
8:30.
8:30. I'm gonna write it on my hand this time.
There we go.
All right. See you guys soon.
Bye.
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
friends.
We're back.
Welcome back.
We're back. The break has been broken.
Back again.
The break has broken.
Speaking of breaking, yeah, you guys descend the long and ominous staircase down to the testing chambers in the Arcanus Infinitum. Yeah, what's everybody's general mood going into this?
Chris is psyched because Natasha just subbed with Prime. Thank you, Natasha.
Hey,
Natasha.
awesome. Thank you, Natasha.
If anyone else wants to throw a Prime this way, then we won't be mad.
Yep. If you've already got Amazon Prime and you haven't subbed, you do get a free sub on Twitch. So we really appreciate Natasha giving us hers. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And Coste is scared, but is still motivated by the rousing speech and the even more rousing repetition from Hope.
Yeah.
One way to put it.
Yeah, Kenz is feeling hyped about the game and about Natasha and about everything. But I think Sienna's feeling annoyed.
Yeah.
That's a lot going up.
It's
you
just all an
guys-
inconvenience.
Yeah, this in this staircase, and like it's like a rumor around the school that this like staircase, as you descend towards the testing chambers, it like feeds off of that emotion, and it almost seems to like lengthen with your anxiety. It seems to like never end until you kind of like get there, and it's very abrupt.
This is just making me more anxious. And like every time I go down this hallway.
Yep.
Why? It's
Yeah, it's
literally
like-
just a hallway.
Well, testing anxiety is a thing.
You don't get it, Hope, because it doesn't matter if you pass or fail any test.
Yeah, yeah, Hope, I always have your
guys.
back, but Velias and I, things are a bit different than maybe you and Sienna
Yeah.
We all take the same test.
Yeah,
But if
you
fail an
fail,
important test, we get kicked out of school.
yeah,
They can't
We're
kick you
done.
out.
Yes, they can.
I'm only here because a patron is paying for it if I do well.
Yeah, I'm here for Mana Ball. Like,
And I love playing Mana Ball with you, but my whole village, my whole family, everyone I know pooled together resources to get me to this school. This is the hallway that determines my entire future. Every time I walk down it, it's kind of ominous. I feel like you're kind of minimizing that right now, dude.
I'm not that small. Okay?
Okay, Hope. Don't worry about it, brother.
See, exactly. You also shouldn't worry. It's okay.
Thanks.
I'm like, he's gonna put his hands on your shoulders and just look you, like, in your face. You're so good. We're so good. Okay?
Okay.
And if they kick you
Yeah.
out, well, then I guess they kick me out too.
Thanks.
And then he looks over to
appreciate
his
that.
roommate. He looks over to Coste and he's like, and if they kick you out, then I guess they kick Sienna out too. And they can't kick all four of us out. What are they going to do? Who's going to teach? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just
I don't even really
volunteer,
want to be
Sienna.
here.
Yeah,
Probably
great. You
Golden
don't wanna
Beard will
be
take
here?
over the school. And if it's
Yeah,
not for me
no.
playing pranks on him constantly to keep everything in balance, then this school would be a mess.
You do important work, Coast.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You know why they call
Sienna,
me
why
Coast?
Why?
Just try
Why?
to keep it fun.
Is
Like
Is
the
that
beach.
why?
Oh,
Oh, I get it.
Oh,
I see.
Yeah.
that's water.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Does that mean
And-
we call you Coast too, Sienna? You're water.
Yeah, water. I prefer to call myself a watercolor genasi because of all the art I do, but like, technically, yeah, just
Art?
plain water.
You do art?
Yes. Wait, I've shown. Haven't I shown you my
I've-
paintings?
I have only ever seen you at parties. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I don't
that
really
makes
know
sense.
much about you other than you party hard and you look great in that dress.
You know the big embroidered
Thanks.
tapestry that hangs above my sofa?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I commissioned it from her.
Wow. Impressive.
Thanks.
Hold up, I
Thank you,
swear
thank-
I've seen you at one of Sienna's poetry jams she's always inviting us to.
Yeah.
You've never gone?
No, not
you were
me.
there. You just had your nose in a book.
Oh.
You remember I brought you with me a few times after practice?
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, I've gone to study with you after practice.
You studied.
I'm going to act like none of this hurts my feelings.
It shouldn't.
and
You're
keep going.
incredible.
Thank
You're
you.
literally on my
I'm
wall.
Yeah.
I'm sure your poetry is fantastic.
When
Thanks.
when
Even
you-
better put to
Right.
music when I have my lute going with it too. It's fine.
Oh, you're a musician?
Yes, the ambient music you studied to sometimes. Yes.
You know the
Oh, okay,
picture of the
okay.
girl that has the sending stones with the headband, and she's sitting there at her tablet, and it's like,
Sure.
you study
Yeah,
to?
definitely.
Yeah, with that pug.
Yeah.
Ah,
What the fuck?
the pug. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They like love putting me in pictures with the pug. I don't know.
Lo-fi study beats to ponder your orb to.
Yes, I
Yes.
do love lo-fi beats to ponder the orb too.
Yeah.
I
Made those.
I
With my
low
lute.
I
what I'm
lo-fi
doing.
low-key cried to your last performance.
Thank you. I feel like the lyrics really like touched on a deep part of my soul that I hadn't really felt comfortable exposing until recently. So
Yeah, rhyming pink
Means a
with
lot.
sink was really good.
Wow, I did
Wow.
not know any of this about you, Sienna. That is all that you are super cool. You're a very deep person, it seems like.
thanks. Okay. I feel like you're.
Sorry, I'm not being sarcastic. I just didn't know any of that about you.
It's okay.
Guess
I don't know
I'm-
much about you either, other than you read books and then magazines when you're being chill. So
You hear tape measure in your head, Hope.
It sounds like he's laying it on a little bit thick now, Master.
Who is? Who's laying?
The wizard one.
We're all wizards. We go to wizard school.
We're all wizards.
I have plumbed the darkest depths of your soul, Master. There is nothing you can hide from me.
Who am I hiding from?
This is just a Hope.
Oh,
you and I are continuing a conversation about
Yeah.
so tell me what books you're reading right now.
Oh, I'm just reading expanded theory on the application of chronergistic magic in abjuration.
Wait,
What's that
Sienna,
time
I swear
stuff?
I saw you at the study group that Velias organized. That he's always organizing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And saying everyone should come, it's really important to him.
Right. I do all the readings, but I'm definitely I'm definitely there. And I'm
Am I the
definitely
only
not
one that
just
shows up to you guys' stuff when you invite people?
Yeah, I think you are, Coste.
Oh shit.
Oh no, I'm also at everything all the time, always.
Wait, okay, which one of you left that book called Darkness's Embrace at my last study group?
That was me.
That was me.
Wait,
Oh my
you were
God,
reading it
was
too?
that?
Oh my
It was
gosh.
mostly
Why
just
have
to
we not
show
talked
off.
about this?
Oh,
People
Yeah,
like the book, so I figured I should carry it.
Oh, you didn't actually read it?
No, but people talk to me about it.
My friend
It's a really good one.
my friend Prue told me about that one. Apparently it's very smutty.
Master, is that in the same series and anthology as the Milking Farm?
Yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't know.
no.
After plumbing the deepest, darkest depths of your soul, I find this smut intriguing.
Guys,
Oh,
I
yeah,
really appreciate you taking a break because of my asthma on these stairs.
Yeah,
No. Are you feeling
good friends.
better, Coste?
Yeah, I think we could go now.
All right.
Yeah,
good
you
deal.
see, as you guys are
I'm
bit,
up.
descending this very long, very wide, spiraling staircase downward, you do see that tape measure. It's just like his front half and long tubular body that just continues to extend. His back half is all the way up these stairs, and his butt is probably still hanging out the back.
Wow.
It's so
I'm patting
unsettling.
Tape.
He's like
the
a giant
immeasurable.
earthworm.
Disturbing.
he's
Yes.
a cat.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Tape measure.
Disturbing.
Immeasurable.
Yeah.
It is.
It has a nice ring to it. You cannot measure my deeds or my crimes.
Yeah, he says we can't measure his deeds or his crimes, but he likes rings on it.
Getting more disturbing.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I
this
think
is why I like the frog.
while we're walking down the stairs, I will look back at Velias again and be like, I'm really sorry that you feel so much anxiety about this hallway. It sounds like you're in a rough situation. But hopefully this time will be different and better and easier. And I'd like to give you a bardic inspiration.
Ooh, okay. What die is your bardic inspiration?
I'm at a D8.
D8.
Hmm.
I'll use my D8 with the star on it.
Ooh.
Fun.
It's a date.
It's a it's a date.
It's
Cute.
cute.
That's really cute.
Because you're a star.
Wow, Velias, you really weren't lying. These stairs go on forever.
I know.
Wait, have you not come and
Just one more quick break.
submitted-
Yeah, as you turn to say these stairs go on forever, you hit the bottom step. When you least expect it, it's like you expect
Huh.
it to be lower, and it's just right where your foot already is. So it's kind of
Oh, it's
you
not
all
up to code.
come to
No.
a very hard stomp. And when you look behind you, you just see the staircase going up into a wall, and then the massive, elongated,
Oh, this is the worst
stone
part.
room, very dungeon-like room, all kind of cobblestone floor, brick walls. As you walk in, there is this of this like very like ruby red fire in these sconces that'll light all across this room. And there are no desks or anything here, but as the four of you walk in, you do see that 4 desks like come up out of the floor as some of the cobblestones begin to like shift and move around. 4 of these like student very like
No. We're not here for a test. We're not here for a test.
Or rise
Nope,
up out of the
we're
ground.
fine.
Oh no, it's fine.
fine.
And I'm gonna I don't have my bag. I usually just walk in with my testing envelope and give it to them and walk out.
Your what?
Your testing envelope.
What?
You walk in with your test in an envelope and you just turn it in and then you're good to go.
There is this
I look at
booming
Velias and I
voice.
narrow my eyes.
There
I
is
don't
this
even
booming
get a testing
voice
envelope.
in all of your minds as you hear, submit yourself for testing. And at the
don't
end
Yeah,
know.
of
this is
this,
like what we
envelope.
normally have to do.
you see these 2 like glints of like ruby red from the very far end of this chamber to where you know the Sphinx sits there in her pose.
Hey, Sphinx, we're actually not here for a test. We are protecting you from an invasion.
So good to see you again. Hi.
The room, like the depth of this room, like completely shrinks, and you find yourselves like shifted towards these desks and like standing up right up next to them. You hear that voice in your head once again. Submit yourself for testing. You turn around and you see like the wall, like the room has like gotten considerably shorter, and then that wall is just like like a good 20 feet behind you now.
Okay,
What kind-
we'll just have to do the test, I guess.
What test?
Yeah, I'm kind of making a show of sitting down, but I'm going to say, "Oh, great Sphinx of academic integrity, have you been tampered with? How is
Tampered.
your integrity?"
My integrity is unimpeachable.
I sit down.
And who
Okay.
are you, Coste?
I know I
to
spelled it
question.
weird.
Coste Billigan to question my integrity.
And like the
Just-
unmoving mouth, stone face, like stone statue, just glaring red ruby eyes.
In the day we've had.
I am but a humble learner at the feet of this fine academy.
Mhm.
It's
Uh,
just there have been anomalies on this day. And
Yes,
just
I
wanted to
have.
make sure.
Detected as much. The surface is in turmoil, but academics are always our North Star. They will always guide us. And testing
feel like you're-
is one constant that we can always rely on.
Oh, there's so many more
Okay.
ways to gauge someone's intelligence than just with tests. First of all. Second of all, I just
Sienna,
feel like your
now is not the
priority-
time to bring up the inherent
Sorry.
biases and systematic problems in standardized testing.
Sorry.
Are you
and the test-
questioning the
test
logic
don't
of
have to-
standardized
No,
testing?
no, of course not.
the
Pull
ruby,
out a
the red
notebook
ruby
and start writing
eyes,
song lyrics.
the red ruby eyes glare, and I need everybody to make a charisma saving throw against the
No.
against the zone of truth spell.
Okay. Oh, I choose to fail.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I'll just fail.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I rolled really high, but I don't want to pass.
Ew,
I got a 17.
Yeah, I like lying. I'm gonna.
Yeah, a 17 does
I
fail.
also like lying, but
Is it metagaming now that I heard that to give myself the luck advantage?
If you don't think it's high, you know that it's very hard to cheat against or lie to this creature. So if you rolled low, you would know that.
Sure. I'm gonna use a luck, and I'll roll with advantage. Son, what a waste. That's
oh no.
15.
Is not going to do it. You find those of you who have submitted, those of you who have unwillingly failed, you find yourselves taken by the Zone of Truth spell. So you cannot knowingly tell a lie, but you do not have to answer every question necessarily. But you know that this is like a standard part of the test taking and stuff. But you see your kind of your Sphinx cat here, this bubblegum pink tape measure walks down from your shoulders, and you see like the rest of its body kind of catches up from it, coming down from those stairs. It comes out from the wall, and it begins to just kind of like walk up to the Sphinx's pedestal. pedestal. It goes up
Aw.
on its hind legs, and it just like grows
Yes.
its body up.
Ah.
just a long tube man, and it like looks this sphinx in the eyes.
Matron,
Uh,
I have come here to rescue you.
Oh
so
no!
unsettling.
Awaken!
Oh no!
Oh no.
and you see
No!
ruby
We
eyes.
brought him right.
The ruby eyes flash and crack, and you see all across the stone spiderwebbing cracks begin to appear, and shooting out red ruby light. The stone shatters, and you see before you a slightly larger than was in that form of the statue coming down off of this pedestal, creeping towards you. This massive prowling beast, this beautifully like seductive in a way that like makes you like want to look, like the way that like a snake kind of catches your eyes and makes you want to look. These very like slitted eyes come in, these pointed fanged teeth, long black hair over like a long black kind of panther's body, and then these beautiful like black opal wings stretch up from its back, and it lets out a roar that has been pent up inside of it for generations.
Hope, your catworm,
Uh-huh.
I think it's causing problems.
Oh, tape measure. What are you doing? Get over here.
You see it like turns, and you see the body twist, but like its hind legs are still facing towards the pedestal, and it kind of like twists itself up.
I am sorry, Master, but my matron takes precedence.
I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
I didn't do
Damn it!
Oof.
it. Oof.
Okay, not too bad.
Not a 28 like last time.
No.
You still have Gift of Alacrity, right?
Yes.
It's an hour.
Oh, there you are.
Or 8 hours? It's a long time.
8 hours.
I think it might be 8 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
like a forever time.
It's a forever time.
It's a forever time.
It's a
Some
forever
spells
time.
It's high.
can be
Don't get me wrong. It's
basically
high,
just
but
last
it's just
for
not a 28.
20.
Right. No, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
we're
tape
pulling
measure
out
right there.
our old handy dandy book of maps up here. We'll be using this map, this pedestal here. You guys are like walking up the kind of there's like 4 like testing kind of desks that are here. You guys are all right here, and the Sphinx is right up here. So I'll be
Excellent.
just for visual reference for myself and for you all, let you know where you are. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that inish. Ooh, pretty good inish. Okay, 25 to 20 and above.
Yeah.
26, baby.
26.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
Jeremy.
my
28.
god.
Shut
What?
up.
It
And you were
wasn't a 28.
complaining. No, it
wasn't a
wasn't.
20 to 15.
Oh.
Okay, just me.
14.
Let me make sure. Ooh, this does have a lair. That'll be. Let's see. Let's make them go. Sorry, and then 20 to 15. Nobody.
14.
14. Will
10.
be Sienna.
13.
13 will be Coste. And 10 will be.
Yes.
Yes, will be Hope.
We'll be hope.
Velias, you are first to kick things off as I throw some minis on the board for you, but go ahead and take your turn.
A freaking Sphinx. All right. Gonna use my bonus action to shift into my Wild Hunt shifter form. So his features become slightly more bestial, and you see all his brown hair turns white, and his brown eyes turn like ice blue.
Ooh.
Then action, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself at 3rd level, And when I do that, the abjuration magic is also going to be spun into my protective ward. So my ward is coming into play with 18 hit points of its own, and I'm gaining 15 temp HP for Armor of Agathis.
Very cool.
So 33 extra hit points, essentially.
Shut up.
Very
Which
sick.
doubles my health, actually.
What a crazy build. What a crazy build that is.
Oh, and I did want to ask you, just ahead of things, how you rule this interaction.
Uh-huh.
So I have Armor of Agathis that says if I am hit while I have those temp HP, the creature that hits me takes the cold damage.
Okay.
I also have Protected Ward, which says if I am hit, instead of the damage being done to me, it is first done to my ward.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone hits me and damages the ward, do they still take the damage from Armor of Agathis because I still have those temp HP?
I will say no, because it is not damaging you. I'll say like it does the ward and then it does.
So it does say when I am hit with an attack for Armor of Agathis.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so then we'll go with that.
The wording on Armor of Agathis is if I am hit with an attack
And not take damage.
while
so-
I have those temp HP.
Yeah. Cool.
That works?
Yeah, let's work with it.
Because that's why I did this.
It's
But if you
crazy.
say no, it's fine.
I've got with it before, but if it says hit with an attack, you're hit with an attack.
Sick.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run up towards the Sphinx, and as I run towards it, pull out my Skyblinder staff, which is just a +1 quarterstaff for attack purposes.
Cool. That brings us to the Sphinx. The Sphinx of Submission, as we've begun to call it. Man, they get all kinds of fun stuff. Actually, at the end of your turn, it's going to take a legendary action. Because why not? Let's go for this one. You see, it's going to like bamf out of existence into this black obsidian dust cloud, and it is going to appear. Let's roll a d4. See who gets first. 1. It's going to go for Hope here. As it bamps right behind you and goes for an attack. Nope, that is going to miss with the 2 on the die. Shout out to the 2 crew. You see it appears right behind Hope and goes for like a big swipe. How do you like dodge out of the way instinctively? With your mage ball instincts.
Yeah, I see it coming, and like you guys see a shift in the way he kind of thinks and moves. Usually he's quite airheaded and stupid, but as soon as he's like in a fight, it's a game, and he's immediately like he's focused, and he sees it coming, and he just like knows exactly how to dodge it. He'll bend down, then come right back up and getting ready for the next move. He's in his element here.
He'll be such a jock.
It's very cool. At the start of this creature's turn, after that legendary action, it is going to point a hooked claw over at you, Hope, who it just missed. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Girl.
Oh no. Hope dumb.
Natural 20!
Natural 20! Yes.
-1!
Heck yeah.
Too dumb to be fooled by that.
You see this creature just like kind of like snarls at you, and it looks like it begins to like ask a question, and it just kind of goes like,
Smart one, are you?
And I look when I need to be.
Very cool, man. And none of that entire paragraph does not take effect. And that will be yep, that will be then it'll just go to make 2 attacks on you. It's pissed.
At me?
Yeah.
Stunning.
That will be a 13 to hit,
Miss.
and then a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
As
will
it's coming
be-
down, I'm just going to grab its arm and throw it away. And I'm
Ooh.
going to block it with the other one.
15 does would a 17 hit?
I would use shield.
Okay. You see the tape measure goes, its eyes like flash pink, and you see like this creature is like redoubled in its efforts, and it goes to like slash you for the other one. The mechanically the naked cat is adding +2 to that roll with its reaction.
I'm gonna look over
betrayal.
to tape measure, and I was like, "Whose side are you on, anyways?"
I can be on all sides. I'm very long.
That's true. My feelings are hurt.
Both attacks will miss.
game.
That will be its turn. That will bring us to the lair action. I need everybody to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Girl,
Stop. I'm so glad I took a cloak of protection. So I don't have a -1, I just have a +0. I got a 15.
15 will fail.
Okay.
8 will fail.
What kind of save was it? Sorry.
Intelligence saving throw for everybody.
Intelligence. Oh, intelligence is a +7, so that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 just succeeds on this.
I mean, he told us to make wizards, and we all didn't. This is
I'm the only one who made a wizard.
Yeah. Everybody else?
I mean, if I can abstain, I'd like to.
It'd be lovely. Yeah. No, force testing in schools. What a problem, right? What'd you get?
A 10.
10. Danny?
you got higher than me. I got an 8.
You guys all will subtract 1d6 from any ability checks you make.
Okay.
For how long?
Nothing too crazy, but you do see the creature's voice begins to ring out throughout the chamber, and it says, "A scholar traveling a well-trodden road passes a pear tree. The tree is laden with fruit so heavy that the branches bend over with its weight. Yet the traveler does not pick the fruit. Why?
He's allergic. There's so many allergies.
On your turn,
Allergic to pears.
on your turn, you can attempt to solve that riddle. If you do not know the answer, you can attempt to roll. You will be subtracting a d6 from that, and this will be basically just an intelligence check.
Did I succeed on the save with the 20 or fail?
You succeeded on the save with the 20, so then you will not subtract a d6 from your ability checks.
Okay.
I will drop this riddle in the chat.
Please.
Oh yeah, thank you. I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say too.
That is the riddle, the first riddle that the Sphinx asks on her lair action. At the end of this, so everyone can basically take their action. It does take a study action to attempt to solve this riddle. That will bring us to Sienna.
Okay. Sorry, I was just looking for the thing. Cool. So what am I? Do I have to do something with the riddle right now?
You do not have to. If you would like to attempt, you could. It just takes your action to attempt to do it. And if you do not have the answer like above table, you can try to roll to get closer to it, or to try to get the actual answer.
I will abstain this time, but what I would like to do instead is use. It's called animating performance. So as a bonus action. I can find is there an item in the room and can start dancing for me.
You see
so I'll
the
do one of the
desk
desks
in front of you. Yeah.
I'll point it to that and be like
tap dancing.
Yeah, I'll pull out my lute and go ring. Start playing and it'll start dancing and it is able to attack. So I would like to do that.
Yeah.
To start with.
It is next to you. So you, it's basically it's Hope, and it's Sienna, and then in a line, and then it is Coste, and then Velias.
Okay.
So it is next. It is within 10 feet of you right now.
Okay. That's great. It can move 30 feet, and it can also fly 30 feet. Okay. I would like to look at it and be like, "Hi, hello, friend. Thanks for dancing with me. would you be so kind as to just like go show that Sphinx what's what? And it will like start to fly forward, like chomping its desk face
Yes.
at the Sphinx and like ram into the Sphinx. Hopefully.
Okay, yeah, make an
If it
attack.
hits. I would love to. That will not hit with 10. I can't imagine.
Yeah, 10's not going to do it against this creature.
No. And I'm like, oh, we'll have to practice your dance steps. That's okay. So that is just a round. It takes its turn right after mine. And it's just another thing on the battlefield. And then I would also like to cast mirror image on myself.
Okay. And it was,
So,
it was a bonus action. It was a bonus action to summon it and make it start moving.
Yes.
Cool. Very cool.
So then I snap my fingers and like 3 more of me appear. And I'm like, hi.
Are they exactly you, or do they like look slightly different? Do they each have like a different instrument in their hand, or like is there any variation in the mirror image?
As much as I would love to have like my own posse of me, I really think that would probably be less helpful when trying to, fool bad guys. Just because they'll be able to be like, oh, the one with the lute is the problem, but the one with the flute is not.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, they all look just like me, but
Mirror
also
image.
fortunately.
But also
Fantastic. Sienna, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
That brings us to Coast.
Coste will say, "O great Sphinx of submission and, again, academic integrity, are you being held here against your will? If so, I have no reason to keep you."
That's a really good point.
This is not on the test.
She like snarls at you.
Ah, yes, standardized testing. Okay, in that case, you see his neck erupt in flame.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, testing for the sake of testing. Yeah. No, we gotta ruin that. So I will activate inflame my sorceress power. And then I will, I think, do oof. Sorry, how's it lined up? Is the Sphinx can like teleport though, right?
It can teleport using legendary actions, and it makes an attack with that as well, which I forgot to do after that turn. So yeah, that's on me.
I wonder if it's places it can see, because I could do a wall of fire.
Ooh.
And just kind of block us off from it, potentially.
Yeah, it is like a line of desks, a line of you, and then it's the Sphinx behind you guys right now, off to the back left, next to Hope, who is attacking.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just do for now, since I don't have a ton of information, I'll just do another second level chromatic orb.
Mm-hmm.
And I have advantage because I'm sorcering. That is a 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
Ooh, okay. All right. That's 2 7s. I don't think I'm gonna go for tape measure, even though he deserves it.
That's my boy.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good damage. So that is 16 plus 7 is 23 plus 4 is 31? Is that wait, what did I say? Did I add the 4 twice
plus
again?
7, 31, yeah. What kind of damage?
17 plus 4
is 21.
21. Oh, I thought you said 27.
Wait, 16 plus 17 plus 7. Hold on. No, it's 23 plus 4. It's 27 total. Sorry.
Okay. Sick.
Got it.
I don't have enough
and
D8s, so I'm like trying to
What-
keep one of the 8s in my head.
What kind of damage was that?
Fire damage.
Fire damage. You do see all of that does go through.
Sweet.
Nice.
That's what I was
27.
hoping for. Ooh, and I think just as like a threat, I'm going to have the orb, since it bounces when I roll double of the same number. I think I'm gonna like have it land at tape measure's feet and just kind of give him the stink eye. Be like, Hope has had your back every step of the way. This cat, this Sphinx doesn't care about you. It only cares about multiple choice questions.
Multiple choice questions are inferior. I prefer open word.
That's what I'm saying. I knew you would.
Format.
Whoa, shit! That's his voice. What the fuck? And I think that's my turn.
Okay.
If I can move away, I will.
You can.
Back up a little bit without taking an opportunity. If not, then I will not.
It is not up in your face, so you can move. Full movement or.
I don't want to go too far. I'll go like 15 feet, just like given space, but not like.
So you'll drop further back into the classroom.
Yeah, if I can like get away from AOE's,
Yes,
but
yeah,
also
you
be in range of my friends.
are quite spread out. At the end of your turn, it will look at you and glare, and you're gonna see like those like ruby red eyes, which are now just like actual just cat's eyes, but they are like stark red in its face here. And I do need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, I'm good at those. Hell yeah, that's a 21.
21 is fine, and it takes no effect. You feel like the weight of like all of like the knowledge that this thing has accumulated, and all of the knowledge that it has like tested others on begin to like weigh upon you, and you kind of like shirk that effect off. That is.
I look in its eyes and I say, "I've never studied once. I'm not gonna start now."
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Take inspiration for that. I love that. It was very thematic.
I just go to the study groups for a to hang out with friends.
Just to be around people. That is Hope.
I'm going to use my bonus action to activate innate sorcery. You see me, I just like start glowing with fire. Just wow, we're fire buddies. My shield, that was my fire shield. I just take that fire down as I draw it into me, activating my innate sorcery. So now I get to add +1 to my spell save DCs, and I have advantage on attack rolls.
Yeah.
As my bonus action, and then I'm going to use my action to use my 4th level spell slot to cast Fire Shield.
Okay.
Sorcerers.
So
are
I'm now
cool in
resistant to cold
2024.
damage, and anytime I get hit, I do 2d6 fire damage back at them.
Yeah.
This is what he does when the game's getting serious.
I'm so serious. Because he's like, his hair is like glowing with fire, his eyes are glowing with light, his hands, there's like fire in his hands, and he's just looking at this cat, and he's like, "You took tape measure from me."
He was always mine.
That will be at
He
the end
woke
of your
up in
turn.
my bed this morning.
Oh.
Got her. Ooh, got her.
This cat gets around. Let's go. We're going to take a legendary action swipe down at Sienna as this thing, as you see the Sphinx once again disappears and reappears next to you with a 18 to hit.
Hi. So let me roll my d6. Okay, so it hits one of my mirrors instead. Yeah. And I'm like, oopsie. And then all of them say it at the same time.
I've got enough claws for each of you.
Oh, fun.
That will
It could
be
use a
its legendary
manicure.
action. At the end of that turn, that was Hope. We're going to go to my other little friend here, the Sphinx of Wonder. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. I just lost his little guy here. You see he's going to take 2 swipes down. As he runs up, he's going to get in with this desk, and he's going to try to tangle with it. But a 12 will not hit the desk, I assume?
Leave Desky alone.
Unless it has a crazy low
So
AC
creative.
up here.
Nope, it has an AC of 16.
Okay, we'll take its second swipe down at it, and nope,
yeah.
super miss
It
is
like
13.
dances out of the way.
That will be its turn, which brings us back to the top of initiative. It will take its third legendary action after that one, because it's about to get him back anyway. So it will once again bamf away and come down on top of you, Velias, as your turn is about to go, and it will take a swipe. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
You're like, please hit me. Yeah. This thing is just waking up. It doesn't quite know what you got going on yet. I mean, yeah. So I'll roll damage here, but
Hit me.
I mean, yeah. We're just seeing how much of your HP I reduce here, really, at the end of everything. Okay, well, it's not too bad. D6. That will be 8, 12, 17 points of slashing damage.
All right, that brings my ward down to 1 health. And the Sphinx takes 15 points of cold damage.
Nice.
Cold damage, and it takes all of that cold damage. Bam. 42. Okay. Owie.
Yeah, try that again.
That will be its legendary action with Velias. It is your turn.
I'm gonna turn and look away from the Sphinx for a moment at tape measure. Like, tape measure, we trusted you, but I think it's time to go. I'm gonna cast banishment on tape measure.
Okay.
Need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's
Tell him.
It does get advantage on this.
My
Okay.
boy.
Wisdom.
Yeah, let me double check. Oh, charisma, actually. Banishment is a
charisma's-
charisma saving throw.
ooh, hairless
Not too
cats.
bad for this
Classically
one.
low charisma.
17, so 18 total.
Oof. Unfortunately, that does pass.
I'm gonna silvery
Yeah.
barbs that.
Heck yeah, you are.
Hey,
Let's go.
fantastic. I was waiting for someone to break it out so I could. We'll silvery barbs that. So that brings us to a 17 then, because I rolled one lower.
Oh my god.
Damn, a 17 still passes.
Get out of here.
Yeah, rolled a 17 and then a 16 on that.
Carter, for what it's worth, I didn't
so-
take silvery barbs, so you don't have to use it on
Okay,
me.
yeah, fantastic.
I also did not take silver barbs.
This is
the first time I've
academic
taken it in, like-
institution that prizes equity and equality, so it will absolutely be using silvery barbs on you all.
So,
But I didn't take it.
As part of me casting
What have
banishment,
I
though,
done?
it is a 4th level abjuration spell, so I regain 8 hit points into my ward.
Sick. Okay, very cool. That is, and then that was your banishment spell. Do you have any bonus action?
Bonus action. No, I do not, unless I can do that study as a bonus action.
No, it'll be an action to get to that riddle. And as we come up on,
yeah, that will be my turn because I can't cast another leveled spell, I don't believe.
okay, cool. Well, that brings us to the Sphinx of Secrets. At the end of your turn, there, she is going to, she's gonna imbue that curse again. She's going to.
Thank you, Brian. I'm gonna give the
she's going
advantage
to-
to Hope.
Oh yeah, for silvery barbs. Yeah,
I
lovely.
haven't used it in such a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the reminder, chat.
Yeah.
Is going to, let's roll a d4 here because that's a fun effect. We'll go with 2, so that will be Hope. Hope.
Yeah.
Give me. Oh, I got you last time on this one.
No,
so
do it.
I'll get somebody else. We'll go with 1. So that'll be Sienna. Sienna, go ahead and give me a intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Do you have to? Oh, I suppose it's just an attack roll for the mirror image, huh?
Yeah, this is just a saving throw.
All right. Okay, and it's a what kind? I'm sorry.
Intelligence.
Okay, man, that's only an 11.
11 will fail. You take 9, 10, 11,
Oh.
17, 18, 19, 22. You take 22 points of psychic damage.
Excuse me?
And you are cursed with a riddle of your very own. The target has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. The cursed target has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. In addition, it must take the magic action to. If it takes the magic action, it must succeed on a DC 15 Intelligence saving throw, or that action is wasted.
Okay,
and then
so there's a lot there that I.
Brutal.
So basically,
I-
if you try to cast a spell, you'll have to succeed on a Intelligence saving throw DC 15 to be able to get that spell off.
Okay.
But yeah, so you are cursed with that and disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws until that riddle is solved. So it's going to basically focus on you to having to solve this riddle about the traveler with the pear tree.
Okay.
That will be its first thing, and then it's gonna chop away at whatever this ward is. So it's gonna take its last 2 attacks at Velias here, who it's still in front of. Oh, I'll just leave you. I don't want to roll the die that you are. That is a 19 on the die, so 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Jeez.
Very, very, very low damage. That is going to be 8 total points of slashing damage.
That once again brings my ward down to 1. And it takes 15 points of cold damage.
Ugh, yeah, damn.
Nice.
Okay, it sees that, and it does not like that. That will be 57. It will see that snarl away after taking that another big
I
hit.
snarl back in my bestial form.
And it's going to run away. You could take an attack of opportunity if you would like, but it's going to run away from you, and it's going to go over to Hope and take a swipe.
I am not going to take an attack of opportunity.
And that's a natural 1. So fully just over the head, it tumbles around. You move out of the way very dexterously with your athletic ability, and it kind of like slides to the side. Its fingers scraping across the cobblestones with this like that eerie fingernails on chalkboard kind of sound that fills this chamber. That will be.
We got this thing.
Yeah. Yeah!
Mighty Manticores!
Mighty Manticore!
That's our Mana Ball team name.
At the
sports.
end. At the end of its turn, let me make sure it does have a bonus action. Just make sure I'm using it.
No,
You don't have to though.
Right, that's the other thing. So not this. So I need
I love that
everybody
journey for you.
on the lair action to roll me an intelligence saving throw again.
Danny, you have
Again?
advantage.
I'm rolling it with advantage. Hey, 13.
13 fails.
Fail.
Oh, finally.
Got a 17.
17 will fail this one. Oh, sorry, no, 15. Sorry, this is DC 15, so that succeeds.
I'm going to use my favored by the gods to add 2d4 to that
Nice.
Nice.
as a divine soul sorcerer.
Sick.
Did my curse have anything to do with saving throws, or is it just ability checks?
Ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay, cool. In that case, I got a crit.
Crit, fantastic. Anybody else 15 or lower
19.
than a 15? Okay. You all succeed. You do not take extra psychic damage for this riddle having not been solved this turn.
Great.
You get the sense that the psychic buildup does happen, and damage dice are added for every time this riddle is not solved.
Mr. Lorecaster, I failed.
Oh, you did fail.
Oh no.
So you'll be taking.
I have a couple questions, Mr. Lorecaster.
You will be
Mr.
taking.
Loremaster specifically.
We did have homework.
You will be taking 14 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
Ooh.
And you now.
Good at wizard school.
You now subtract. And you failed the one before, so you are subtracting a D8 now from any ability checks.
Okay. Mr. Loremaster, sir, I have a couple questions.
Go for it.
Is there it's written out? Does that preclude the use of wordplay? Like Like homophones, could those potentially be part of the riddle? Like a pear tree, could it? I was thinking the same thing as Brian. Could a pear be like the fruit and also like a pair of things?
I'll say if
two-
you're trying to glean information about the riddle, you'll need to make a magic action, and then I'll talk to you about it. Essentially, if you're trying to pick away at it and gain information for that everybody can use, you'll need to make actions about it.
Okay, and then you said it was to solve the riddle was a bonus action or an action.
It is an action on your turn to solve.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
All right.
And if you solve it, then I will say it will take that curse away from Sienna once that riddle is solved.
Sure.
But that will be the end of the lair action. We're going to Sienna's turn. Sienna.
Great. So I would like to use my action to give it a try.
Okay.
I am wondering if the he doesn't pick up or take any pears or take any fruit because the path is well trodden. Clearly, there's something wrong with the fruit that all these other people would pass it and not pick any fruit.
Ooh.
You see that growing over in this chamber, there is like growing out from one of the walls. There's like this spectral like golden tree, super laden with fruit all around it, and it like sits like right in front of you, and it offers its fruit to you.
Ooh, okay.
And you get the sense that you are correct, and that is the correct answer. And as you do not take the fruit, you see she kind of like snarls but like begrudgingly kind of smiles. Correct.
Nice.
Thank you.
And that
does
curse
that mean my curse
lifted,
is broken?
That curse is lifted from you, and then you can take any bonus action on your turn as normal.
Hey, desk, go get tape measure.
Yeah, it's in combat with tape measure right now, so they're scrapping.
Yes. Heck yeah. The things you get to say while playing D&D.
Yeah. Tape measure, go take that disc out.
Go get tape measure.
Tape measure. Get
Tape
him.
measure's my favorite name.
It is. So the desk is like snapping its lid at the on tape measures like slinky of a body, and I just imagine it going like
Yeah.
It's like
so it gets a
It's the bubble gum that ends up on the bottom of the desk.
oh yes. Yep. Beautiful, poetic, we love it. All right. I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit tape measure.
The 12's not going to hit tape measure, unfortunately.
Dang nabbit.
Yeah.
I have a decent to hit with it too, and it just I'm rolling garbage now that we're in combat. And I'm like, oh, nice
Jill.
try though, buddy. Nice try. And that's my bonus action is to command it to do something.
Okay. Fantastic. That brings us to it will take a legendary action here to
Oh, I should have
point
used healing word. Dang nabbit.
to point
well.
at my purple Hope. Hope, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
21.
21 succeeds. You also similarly feel that weight of all the knowledge that it has tested other folks on, all the anxiety of every student that has taken a test in this room, and you shirk it off. That doesn't bother
My
you. You're
head
on
is
an
so
academic
empty.
scholarship.
There is enough space to feel the weight.
Yeah. That's your vibe. You're like, tests, not even worried about it. And it cannot affect
Goes
you.
in an envelope.
You literally just you just bring your envelope down. You probably don't even have to fill out anything in it. You just give them an envelope that you've been given.
Yeah.
And that one's got a fun effect if it ever works. But that will bring us to Coste.
Okay, there's no active riddle up, right?
There is no active riddle up.
All right.
So
Anyway,
I do
I
have
started-
riddles, and I don't think we're gonna get to all of them. So I'll say on that legendary action, it will present its next one, so you guys can start noodling around about
oh
it.
shoot.
But it will say, you can cut me on a table, but you never take a bite, and draw me when you're ready for an evening of delight. Dropping that in the Discord chat.
Thank you.
Thank
Break
you.
the immersion here for a second.
Discord, what's that?
But that is its riddle. As Coast, you can take your turn. You can take a turn to solve, or you can take a turn to do anything else.
I know it.
You can.
But if someone else does it, obviously.
You cut me on a table, but you never take a bite. And draw me when you're ready for an evening of delight. Yeah. Dang, I wish it wasn't my turn. I'm gonna. So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Oof, it probably has a great save. So I'm just gonna do a. Is it worth doing 5d8 on a chromatic orb versus 8d6 fireball? But he's definitely gonna pass the fireball, and I'm probably gonna hit the chromatic orb. I think the chromatic orb is the safer bet. I'm doing a 3rd level chromatic orb.
Fantastic.
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic
Oh
orb.
yeah, that's good stuff. That's a 21 to hit.
Silvery barbs, I guess.
See, that's why I rolled the attack.
I'm gonna cast counter spell on Silvery Barbs.
You don't need to. Silvery barbs doesn't work on this. It's an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Silvery barbs works on d20 rolls.
Oh.
Attack rolls.
On attack roll? Oh, it's not. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But you counterspell?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And she kind of like snaps over and looks at you.
Yes, novel use of the counterspell spell.
And I take apart the Silvery Barbs and pull part of that energy to heal my ward for 6 points.
What? Yes.
Counterspell.
And she's going to give advantage to
Nice.
herself for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, take your turn as normal. That goes through.
See how she treats you, tape measure? It was never real.
It was never real.
Bobs she may have, but at least they are silver and shiny.
So that's 26 plus 4 is 30 points
30.
of fire damage.
Woof.
30.
I don't know. I like Barb in accounting.
You see this creature is
Oh, she's very nice.
not quite bloodied, but on the verge of bloodied.
Okay. And I wish I could quicken, but I didn't take that.
And nobody bounced. None of that bounced.
I mean, I could threaten tape measure some more.
But you're not. Yeah, you're holding off on tape measure.
It's
Tape
just
measure's
tape measure's a little cute little cat. I don't want to do
tape
that.
measure's scrapping with the desk right now. So
Yeah, I don't want to do 30 damage to my roommate's pet.
yeah.
They just met this morning, like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah, no, I know.
He's
but
already
bonds-
attached.
You can't control how
Famously
quickly
haven't had
bonds
my
form.
coffee yet.
Famously.
I've
Famously.
done a lot of damage with fire. I want to I don't want to hurt people that I don't need to.
Okay, but it's like hurting us. He betrayed us.
Yeah, but like in a cute way. As soon as this
I don't
Sphinx
think-
is dealt with, then we can.
Wait for him to betray us again?
No, then it's going to revert to its second. It said that the Sphinx takes precedence, but as soon as the Sphinx is gone, then hope takes precedence. So, loyal cat.
Okay.
I
First
the
time
logic.
for everything.
I see the logic.
Never lose hope.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Brian points out since it was counterspelled, the Sphinx does not have advantage.
Oh yeah, because the spell did not. Yeah, spell did not happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, chat.
Good. Thank you, Brian, our pro bono rules lawyer.
Yes, love it.
Yeah.
Academia.
Fantastic.
and
But that's your turn, Coast.
That's my
so-
turn. I don't think I really have bonus actions after my big cool one.
Julia did, in fact, call me out for wearing her cardigan.
At the end of your turn, it's going to take a legendary action at you. It's going to bamf again and appear right behind you, Coste. And does a 21 hit.
Not with shield, which I will cast, and that's sooner than I would love to use my reaction, but I'll do it.
You see, what's his face? The measuring tape will use its reaction to add +2 to that. Would it hit with a 23?
How could you do this?
8 measure. He scared you.
After
I tried to tell you.
In your head, you hear
After you defended
like-
me.
You didn't measure up, Coste.
as she slashes through the shield, shattering it and coming across with a 7, 8,
Hope you know what you need to do.
11 for 15 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay.
Your roommate.
Cats don't like water, do they, tape measure? Guess why they call me Coste.
Wait. Okay, that will be its legendary action. Takes a swipe. It is now back behind the room. It is behind Coste, who is further back. So you guys are like up in the mix with with tape measure. That is its legendary action. We go to Hope.
I'm going to use my bonus action. Everyone's within 30 feet of me, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's a question for the
Oh, sorry. Yes, for
Loremaster.
me. Everybody is within
For
30
Loremaster.
feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, barely. Yeah, Coste is within 30 feet of you, but the Sphinx is not.
That's fine. I'm going to move a little bit forward to grab Coast, just so he's like closer to me. I'm going to quicken second level Bless.
Oh.
And he just starts chanting,
Mighty, mighty mana course. Mighty, mighty mana course. Mighty, mighty, mighty mana course.
because we're all the same team.
Yeah.
What was the name of the spiders?
The An
Akunka.
Akunka.
Akunka, Akanka, Akunka.
I see some ruby eyes over here. Akunka.
Shout out
Akunka.
Tome of
Akunka.
Beasts. Yeah, this is our friend. This is tape measure.
Yeah.
So cute.
Tome of Beasts 3.
Cute.
I'm gonna be so
I
sad
was
when
just
I
fully picturing the Furby.
blast
These
it
3
to
from
hell.
Kobold Press.
This is Kobold. Yeah, Kobold pressed.
So yes, I use my bonus action to quicken second level Bless.
Mm-hmm.
All of us are blessed. And then
So cool looking.
Ooh, ew,
Its mouth is creepy.
Oh,
That's
took- I
not a
took away their
jumping
hands.
spider.
I took away their hands. They just
Thank you.
okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
going
no,
to
that is
get
not a
friends.
jumping spider.
I made them tiny instead of medium. So
Bless.
They're medium.
See, that's a good Loremaster. That's a good friend right there.
no.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my action to cast Sorcerer's Burst.
Mm-hmm.
And I have advantage because of my sorcery innateness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a D4.
And that's on being an athlete because you can't trip.
Exactly. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Excellent. And it's going to be 2d8. I did not roll an 8. That's cool. Would be sick if I did. That's only going to be 6 fire damage.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
It would be so cool if I did.
Ape has taken your measure. Come up short.
Okay. It is now officially bloodied.
Excellent. And then I'm going to move closer to it.
Does Sorcerer's Burst do anything other than just do damage? Is it like
When you roll an 8, then you get to roll more damage up to your spellcasting modifier.
cool? Okay. And,
Pretty cool.
and then your bonus action was
Quickening Bless.
Quickening Bless. Fantastic. So y'all are blessed. Let me get y'all some bleen rings. Remember that you are concentrating there.
Mm-hmm.
Bleens. So, all 3 folks are bleens, or
All 4 of us.
Well, all 4. Fantastic.
Sweet.
Thank you.
So someone better
that's-
solve that puzzle.
That brings us to Hope.
I'm really
At the end of this
hoping.
turn, he will use his third legendary action to take yet another swipe at our friend here, whose AC is, I believe, 21.
Yes.
But won't hit. Super misses. That brings us to, that's his legendary action, the Sphinx of Wonder, who is going to take 2 swipes at the desk for a
No!
AC is 16, is not going to do it.
Desk!
And does not
16
hit. So,
exactly does it. Okay.
yeah, so yeah, roll 13 on the
Okay.
first one, and
Yeah.
then lower on the second.
Sick.
You see it is like Mr. Fantastic, like wrapping itself around this desk and just like
Yeah!
not able to like find purchase
Fantastic
and like
cat.
scratch at this thing. But you
Measuring
do-
tape.
it is like fully like wrapped around
Tape
this
measure.
desk right now. That will be its turn. It gets its reaction back, but that will be Velias.
All right. So with the 2024 Abjuration Wizard, I can use a bonus action to basically crush a spell slot and add that to my ward, or twice that number to my ward. So I'm going to bonus action use a second level spell slot to add 4 HP to my ward. And then as an action, I would like to try to answer the riddle.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, the answer to your latest riddle, Sphinx, a deck of cards.
Yes.
You see as she begins to move, her movement becomes like a little
good.
bit more sluggish. As you see, and you didn't notice it before because it was only like on like the bottoms of her feet, but stone begins to collect up her arms. For every riddle you solve, she begins to revert to her stone state.
Nice.
But that was a correct answer. As you see, like a deck
Nice,
of cards
nice.
begin to like shuffle across all of the desks and then evaporate. Fantastic turn, Velias. Is that everything that you want to do?
That is everything.
Okay, the Sphinx of Secrets will look at. Let's roll a d4 again. That is a 2. We did Hope. I'll go around the table. We'll get everybody. Let's gonna look at you, Velias. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
You're blessed. Add a D4.
Oh, so total is 30.
30 silvery barbs on my turn.
What?
Silvery barbs.
I got a nat 20 and rolled a 4 on the D4.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll again for me.
Actually, I'm gonna use my reaction to counterspell that silvery barbs again and add another 6 back to my ward.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Alright.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
It does that. It looks at you. That does not go off. That does considerable bit of damage when it does, but that sucks for her.
Masterclass.
So, you see, it's going to take its other 2 swipes down at you, Coste, as it's right up in your face. No, 15's not going to hit.
Mm-mm.
That is very cocked. I don't know how we're
Honor
and
it.
even lower. It misses its other 2
I
swipes.
feel honored.
As its lair action, you see it's going to speak another riddle. It says, "What breaks yet never falls, and what falls yet never breaks." That will be its legendary. Its lair action, and then everybody needs to make me a intelligence saving throw.
You'll post that in the thing.
Yes.
Having it written down is such a game changer.
What breaks but never falls. What falls yet never breaks.
I know this one.
Ooh. You do? Dang it. I don't.
Velias, just after all of that,
And you just had your
counterspelling it, Velias is just like, I'm pretty good at tests.
Very good. That will be intelligence saving throws from everybody.
Ooh, with bless?
Yes,
bless?
with bless.
Thank you.
With bless.
Oh, yes.
That blast die is rolling 4 every time so far.
Nice.
You're welcome.
What can I say? except
21.
you're welcome.
21 succeeds.
2.
2 fails. What is your subtraction die already? Is it on all ability checks? If it's not a,
I haven't failed. This is my first time failing.
so then you'll subtract a d6 from all ability checks.
Cool.
Okay. And anybody else who failed a just want to make sure I'm getting the thing right. This is DC 15.
I super duper passed.
Okay.
Cool.
19 plus 3 plus 0.
It's just the anxiety. It's the manifestation of like the anxiety of testing sitting in and weighing upon you all.
Conquering it.
Yeah.
But if you got a 15 or higher, then your subtraction die does not increase. That will bring us to Sienna's turn.
Oh, I just wanted to be able to say that I got a 23 on that save. So
23 sick. Yeah, hell yeah.
yeah.
Test is nothing to you know.
Nice.
Psh, I never felt nervous coming down here. Just kidding. All right. So I was going to try to take a stab at solving this riddle, but I don't know it. I knew the last one.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm glad you solved it.
Guys, combat is getting
that's-
crazy. There's a big fucking cat on the field.
Oh my.
Oh my
well
god, the
Tape measure.
Sphinx.
Tape measure is immeasurable.
Tape measure.
The tape measure is immeasurable.
Truly
Okay,
immeasurable.
can I, like, free action just assess this, like, get an assessment of the situation from you, Carter, like, above table? Like, how bad do things seem to be? Like, are we not doing well? How's the Sphinx looking?
The Sphinx right now, up to its like shoulder, so all 4 of its legs are becoming like encased in stone. It's still finding itself able to move around, but like the more riddles you solve, the more it is like being further encased in stone.
Right. I was just wondering if it was worth breaking my necklace for, and it doesn't sound like it is. Like, for her, I mean, it's a one shot. I could just do it, and it wouldn't
the
matter, but
creature's
for her-
bloodied. Yeah, do whatever you want to do. The creature is bloodied, and it looks like half of its body is consumed by this riddle magic.
Okay. All right. Well, then in that case, I will just go ahead and bonus action cast Healing Word on anybody who needs it. On myself probably, actually.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I can.
I have
Right.
not been hurt.
I've been very hurt. Cool. Okay, so I'll cast that on myself, and I'll do the HP add after my turn is over. And then I will, as my action, just be like, well, family heirloom, who cares? And I'll smash my emerald on the ground and create a water elemental.
Yo, very
From
cool.
that.
Let's go. Damn.
Yeah. I was gonna do it on the last turn, but I'm like, gotta solve that riddle. So, am I able to, with Conjure Elemental, I think I'm able to take an action with it on the turn I cast it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I would like to try to, as it, forms from where, these shards of emerald are, it, kind of, this, huge water elemental, and I'll, give it knucks. And when our, knuckles touch, this swirl of watercolor, pink and purple and blue, swirl through it. And it's just, when you drop, ink into a glass of water, it looks like that, kind of. And I'm gonna be like, can you just, take care of these things for me, please? And, I would love for it to, try to whelm everything away from us. So it's gonna move forward, and I would like it to try to be this tidal wave over the Sphinx and over tape measure.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I need a strength saving throw from each of them, please.
So they're on opposite sides of the room.
Okay.
So who do you want to go for?
How's tape measure looking?
Tape measure
Get 'em.
hasn't really
Get 'em.
taken any damage.
Get him.
Okay. All right.
Imagine
Yeah.
needs to
Let's
go down after hurting Coste.
Let's drown this cursed Furby. Let's drown the cursed Furby.
Strength save.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. I don't think its strength is going to be great. Actually, -2, so 13.
That fails. So And if it is large or smaller, it is also grappled.
It is grappled. Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll the 2d8. There's one, and then there is.
It like pulls up like the torso of the cat, and then like it has to like unwind itself, so it goes brrrr, and like it pulls itself back up, and it's just kind of like holding this dangling cat in its like normal form.
Heck yeah. Okay, so that is going to be grand total of just 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Takes 10 bludgeoning. Ooh, bludgeoning?
Mm-hmm.
It is resistant to bludgeoning damage, as it
Of
is
course
like
it is.
very like rubbery and yeah.
Elasticity.
I'll take 5.
All right, but it is grappled. The escape
Okay.
DC is 14, if you must know.
Okay. You see.
And it's unable to breathe unless it can breathe water.
Okay. Yeah, I think it needs
So
to
it's
drown.
drowning.
This is like
Yeah.
the perfect cat counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're literally
Thing
drowning.
of water. That's what you're trying to do
Yeah,
to it earlier.
I like
It hates
I like
water
to
so
imagine
much.
that like the water elemental like tidal waved over it and then like turned back into like this like kind of humanoid
his
shaped
body.
form and like yeah, just has like it's just like floating around inside like
It's like stretching its body out through the water elemental, so it's like in where its hands are going. So it's just like it looks like at one point it like fills out the entire water elemental like with like a big pink like skeleton inside, and
Heck
it like
yeah.
snaps back to its form. and
that's
it can't
so
get
gross. Yeah, I'm
There's
gonna
also
like
just
the
loops
paint.
of it smacking into the ground.
Out.
Yeah, I'm gonna like the inky color on the inside will like wrap around its like stretched out arms and all of those limbs and like pull them back in forcefully.
Yeah, Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, the
Okay,
ink
is that
is
your
like
turn?
absolutely not. That is my whole turn.
At the end of that turn, you
gonna
see this thing is going to
roll my
disappear.
healing.
Voof.
Okay.
And it will go towards you, who's summoning all these things.
No testing are allowed.
That is only going to be a 12 to hit on this legendary action. That'll miss.
Nope.
That'll go to Coste.
Coast, with his neck lit in flame, he says, "I've seen darkness, and I've seen light." And he looks up to the Sphinx, "But I know that day breaks and night falls."
Yeah, let's go! Let's go!
Or the stone begins to cover it. It's like just the ridge of its back and its head are not encased in stone, but its wings, it begins to crawl up like halfway of the half of the wings right now.
And I'll run a little bit closer to my friends if it's not next to me anymore.
It is not next to you. You can run up closer to Velias.
Cool.
No.
I'll do that, and that's my turn.
Okay.
I don't have any bonus actions. Actually, I have a lot of... no, I've got plenty of spell slots. That's fine.
And that's your turn?
Yeah.
Let's
I get
see.
11 points of HP back.
It will use its legendary action. It's going to point a finger at... It's going to point a finger at Hope here. And I need an intelligence saving throw. Oh, sorry. Let me double check. I think this is the con save. A con save from Hope.
Con save 19.
Yeah. 19 succeeds. You are not weighed down by all this testing anxiety. That is Coast's turn. Hope, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Excellent. I'm going to run up to this thing. Run, and I'm going to slide underneath it. And as I slide underneath, I'm going to quicken Burning Hands.
Sick. Yeah.
So I need a dexterity save. I'm going to quicken it at 3rd level.
Cattail.
The immersion. Dexterity
Okay,
save.
DC
Is it 16? 10 plus 6.
Dang it. Okay, that's fine. You're going to take...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong stat block. 10 plus 2, so 12. Fail.
Fail. Excellent.
We love that.
So a 3rd level Burning Hands is 5d6 fire damage. 6. 12. 15, 20. That's be 21 fire damage.
We're on fire. Bam.
And then as I slide past it, I do the Burning Hands, and I'm gonna come back around, and I'm going to hit it with a Sorcerer's Burst
Okay.
as my action. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Rolled an 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Plus 3. That's going to be 14 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is looking badly beaten, I believe.
Excellent.
And almost fully encased in stone now as you've solved the majority of its riddles.
And I look at it and I was like, tests are dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
No, they are the foundation of a mighty Metacore.
They are the foundation of a well-ordered society. Ah!
Foundations are ground.
Foundations are ground. You know what? Yeah, you ate.
Yeah, you got him.
Danny, I love you.
That is my whole turn. Action, bonus action.
One after Coast, one after Hope. It will take its final legendary action after your turn and go after
Me.
Sienna as it bamps away and goes to hit.
That makes sense.
Does a 18 hit?
Let me see if it hits one of my mirror images. It does hit me, unfortunately.
I don't have my reaction.
Let's reroll one of those.
It's fine. I healed myself up a little.
6, 7,
I'm
12 plus 4. 16 points of damage. Of
Okay.
slashing damage as it rakes its claws across you.
Oh,
That will
this
be-
feels personal.
That turn, that'll be its legendary action. It will go to the Sphinx of Wonder over to our friend tape measure here, who is grappled, who is restrained.
You see, I'm really not doing good. I've got like rusty water spilling out of gashes all over my body.
Oh no. Okay.
I got you
Is
on my
there
turn.
is there anything you're currently concentrating on?
Yeah, I will roll because I think even if you like, because the water elemental came from a magic item, but I think I still have to concentrate on it.
Yeah,
right?
it's like you're
So-
you're not expending a spell slot to do it. So
right. All right, so I'll roll to see.
You're blessed.
yeah, that's just the DC 10.
Thank the Lord. All right.
If you lose concentration on it, we have to fight it. No big deal.
Yes. No big deal. No big deal. Okay. With bless, I just make it.
Okay.
Okay.
It will
Believe in teamwork. Believe in teamwork.
Teamwork.
Mighty
currently-
Magicores.
It's currently
mighty
restrained, or is just inside this thing and grappled.
Let me look. It is.
I pull my bullhorns out of my cloak and put it on my head. I
It
go to every
is,
game
risk-
because I support my friends.
I'm
You're
taking
so
a-
great. We love you. It is restrained and unable to breathe unless it can breathe water.
Okay,
And
I
it-
will
yeah.
take 2 attacks, disadvantage. So a plus 6 is going to be so only a 12 to hit the water elemental,
No, that'll miss.
and then not too bad. That is going to be a 22 to hit. With
22 will hit. Mm-hmm.
So that's a D4 and 2D6. That
was with
is
disadvantage?
That was with disadvantage. You rolled a 16 or 14.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That will be all threes. So 9 plus 4, so 13 points of damage to the water elemental.
Oh no.
Some of that is radiant if it matters, but it's all radiant and magical slashing. That will be
It doesn't seem to. No.
its turn. That will go to and just gets its reaction back. And then before we get to your turn, I'll say I'll speak the next riddle so you can have a shot at solving it because the riddles tend to come after your turn there. So for our final riddle here, she echoes out, forward it's heavy, backward it's not. What is it? And Velias, that'll be your turn. Drop this in the chat.
Is there a way?
I know what it is.
I
know what it is.
Is there a way that I can maneuver so that I'm hitting just the Sphinx with a 30-foot cone and not Sienna?
You're getting Sienna there. No, because Sienna and Hope are pretty close to each other where they'd be getting hit, and then the water elemental is also there, and then the desk is also. So Sienna's like surrounded by like the things that she kind of has
I've
created.
got 2 mirror images left, and a water elemental, and a desk.
Yeah. So she's
I look at
she's the
you.
busiest thing over there.
I look at you and I'm like, hit me! Hit me! Mighty, mighty, Metacore! Mighty, mighty,
Mighty, mighty
Metacore!
Metacourse! Mighty, mighty Metacourse!
I'm going to then just run up and jump in the air and smack the Sphinx with my Skyblinder staff.
Okay. Run up. Zoof. Right in its face.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 will just miss.
With bless?
Okay.
Do you still have your Bardic too, don't you?
Yeah.
Did you use it yet?
I do have a Bardic.
Ooh,
Can I
that
roll
musical
the
sting was
If you
perfect.
expend
Shout
your
out to
Bardic-
Fantasy Plus.
Oh, hell yeah. I love when it's thematic. If you expend your Bardic, you hit.
Yes.
Yes!
That's gonna be 8 points of magical bludgeoning damage with the
It
staff.
takes 8 points of magical bludgeoning damage. If I had a pen around, I'd be able to record it. But my cat likes to play with pens, huh, Vex?
That's very vexing.
Okay,
I'm
and the
just
Vex
like,
tail
"Leave
pops
her
up.
alone!"
Got him! Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Still up, still kicking. But yeah, it's taking that damage.
Yeah, mostly trying to draw its attention because it's gonna take more damage from just hitting me instead of Sienna.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it hasn't hit me yet.
That will okay. And then I mean, is that your turn? Anything else?
I will use a bonus action to crush a level 1 spell slot. Just throw 2 more to get my ward back up to full.
Okay.
What a nightmare.
It's if I'm hitting you, it's just a waste, right? Like, let's go to the Sphinx's turn.
Yeah, but
She's going to point
No,
a
it's
finger. She's
I'm
going to
not
point a
running
finger
this
at
game,
Hope.
so-
Hope, I need a intelligence saving throw.
Girl, I'm dumb.
See, she knows she can't give me the int save either.
21.
Damn, fuck. Nothing
Nice.
happens because you're awesome and studying doesn't need to happen with you.
Yeah.
So
You are literally too dumb to fail an int
Too
save.
dumb to fail.
Yep. You can't fail a test if you don't take it, baby.
Ooh, baby. I pull out my test envelope.
Oh,
It's gonna take its
right
other
here.
2 strikes.
If Hope doesn't know what
She's out with
Hope's
his
doing,
claws.
how will this Sphinx?
18 to hit Sienna.
Yeah.
Do I hit an image?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. No. Nope. That's me, baby.
It's you.
That's
so
me.
I do have my reaction now. So I'm going to reaction projected ward so that my ward will take this damage before Sienna takes it.
Thank
It
you
won't
so
trigger
much.
the armor of Agathis because I'm
Right.
not being attacked, but she'll absorb the damage.
Thank you.
Is 16 points of damage to that one.
That would
All
have
of it
downed
is
me.
absorbed by the ward because the ward is currently at 18.
Sick.
Nice.
So
Yes.
I just throw the ward out and block the strike, and I'm like, I said, leave her alone.
She's gonna look over at you, her body growing sluggish as more of it becomes encased by stone. And we'll take its second attack still at Sienna there, which is another same roll, so 18.
It doesn't hit this time, actually. I'm just kidding. I'll roll. Let's see. Hopefully it has...
Please hit a mirror image this time, please.
It is the mirror image.
It hits the mirror image. Yeah, she
Wow.
sees that you like. She sees like the light in your eyes, like that. She knows that you know the answer to this riddle, and she's trying to put you down before you can answer it. And she hits one of those mirror images that shatters, and goes, "Wait, you have one left, or?"
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
3 down, 1 to go, or 2 down, 1 to go.
That is it. Those are its attacks, bringing us to the lair action. I need everybody to roll me a intelligence saving throw.
You're all blessed.
Can't we stop?
There is an active riddle on the field, so this one deals damage because the riddle is unsolved as of yet.
Okay.
Oof. No bless is gonna help
8.
that.
That's why you should have been a wizard.
Yep. There's a 6.
Saves,
8.
fails.
I got a 16.
Succeeds.
I also got a 16.
Succeeds. The two who
Twinsies.
failed, the two who failed, your damage your ability score decreased die goes down. Your ability check decreased die goes down, and you take 8, 9, 10 psychic damage.
Oof.
Oofa doofa.
Yeah, I rolled a 6, but with bless and my plus, I got a 6.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
maintained
that's awesome.
blessed.
It's real. It's right there. It's just right there. That's its lair action. As that thing descends, Sienna, it is your turn.
Do it.
Okay. Yeah, I look over at Velias and him, like just with the biggest, most grateful eyes you've ever seen,
Like,
ever.
come on. You know the answer.
I say, thanks a ton. And I turn and look at the Sphinx.
A doorway like appears before you.
Nice.
Do you push it or do you pull it? Because forward it's heavy and backward it's not.
Yeah, I will pull that door, baby.
And it smashes open, and a brilliant wave of light casts everything in this room into brilliant flash. And you're
Yes.
having to evade you're having to close your eyes to not be blinded by the radiant
Just look
light.
at it. It's so beautiful.
Oh my god! And as you do, the only thing in this room, you see the desks are where they are. Everything that is summoned is still there, and the Sphinx is up in its place on the pedestal with those 2 red ruby eyes back in its skull.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to use my bonus action, but I will just go ahead and cast Healing Word.
Yeah.
Does anybody else look like they need a mass healing word, or is just okay? I'll just get myself. So yeah, I'll I'll throw some some water goes up in the air and swirls around me and like settles down, and when it like lands on the floor, some of my wounds have healed up.
She's a maniac on the floor.
Which will bring us out of initiative, since the only other combatant on the field is inside of a water elemental, stretching around, trying to.
I'm gonna walk
gets me
over to
out.
tape measure.
Yeah, I think
Heck
we
yeah.
surround tape measure.
How dare you?
It's floating.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I have never yelled at a cat like this. When my mom yells at me like this, it's because she loves me.
No more cheese for you.
Okay, Tyra.
Thank you.
Its face goes over. You see, even though it's like it speaks telepathically, there's still like a wait. No, there shall be more.
Yeah,
Bad
we should
kitty.
get it out and just start eating it in front of him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piece of cheese, and I'm like, I thought we were friends, tape measure. I've known you for so long, and I'm gonna take a bite of cheese.
Give me some pocket cheese.
No,
gonna
we
give you
can
some pocket
still be friends.
Okay, that was funny, and I'm gonna go reach for him.
That was good.
Why can't we
Okay,
be friends?
You
That was
put
funny.
your hands in the water elemental, you bring
Yeah.
him out, he wraps himself around you and just kind of like holds and squeezes.
I'm sorry. My mother beckoned to me. I had a mission. But it seems maybe now I have found a friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him cheese.
What do you?
I think you need to explain yourself. What is this Sphinx good? Is it bad? Does it like being captured? Does it not? What's going on here?
Yeah.
It's got secrets.
Clearly,
Okay,
we're
I
just
wouldn't
like
want to
hoping you
pry
can
then.
tell us
Let's
the
go.
secrets.
I'm always hoping.
Wait, no, what? Okay, I love pry. I love gossip. Please.
It's got a lot of dangerous secrets.
Okay.
Okay.
The master wanted it.
The
Who's the master?
Well,
You say tickle monster.
it was the tickle monster, but now it is my friends.
I'm gonna hug him.
Yeah. Wraps his hand.
Okay.
Just, like, shake my
All
head.
right, tape measure.
You're like a full like bundle up, like he's like fully
Yeah.
wrapped all the way up and around you.
Can my like water elemental, like Big Hero 6, like Baymax hug everybody?
Yeah, you see the measure goes and goes between everybody.
It's like, keep the water away, please. Keep the water away.
And it just
No,
is like,
it's okay.
nope.
Water's fine. Water's fine. You need to drink it. You need it to live.
No, water's bad. Don't drink water.
I love water.
Don't drink water.
Don't drink water.
Don't drink water.
Don't drink it.
Because I drink water.
From the water elemental. Better conjure some bacteria in your
Probiotics.
It's a family
throw off your
heirloom.
microbiome.
No, they wanted information that the Sphinx had.
Like what?
Oh, thinnings throughout Valentine.
Oh, I just like point to Sienna. Like she's pretty skinny.
No, she is snatched, to be sure, but like waist. Like, where's the waist? I mean, I'm about to file a missing persons report for that waist. 'Cause
Right,
it is
I
missing.
get it.
It's not
And
here.
And this,
tape measure is the expert, being 99.99% waste.
Yeah.
mhm. And like, I know his dress like really
Waist.
highlights the waist. I get it.
Love you like I love you.
Have you?
Waist. I love you like-
But no,
Alright,
that
let's
guy's,
just go
guy's
to a
kind of
new
an
battle
asshole.
maps.
That guy's kind of an asshole. He's like beating up some teenagers right now. I think. I don't know.
Oh,
That's something that he would do.
who beats up teenagers?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of
Where-
dick
I mean,
move.
teenagers kind
No,
of
he has an
suck
axe in his
sometimes,
head.
but like not that bad.
He's got an axe in his head.
Yeah.
That seems
Oh.
like he should see a doctor about that.
Yeah. I mean, well, to be fair, I was also just beating up teenagers. So,
I'm not a teenager.
Mm.
are you
Yeah,
guys
we're
college
fourth
age?
years. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I feel less weird about that now.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
like early 20s, I
Good.
guess.
Yeah.
He's
All
trying
right.
to.
Hey,
Well, best be getting a mosey on back through that door then.
Did you get the information you needed?
Well, not really. No, we were supposed to break it out of here.
The Sphinx?
Yeah.
Well, that's not gonna happen, and
That's
we're
not
gonna go
happening.
free all the professors now.
Ooh, yeah, sorry, that was like a whole coordinated thing. You should go check on the Punk Pixie Club.
The Punk Pixie Club.
Punk
Yeah.
Pixie Club.
Silly Billy, Willie, and Nilly.
Silly Billy, Willie, and Nilly. Okay.
Billy, Willy, Nilly. Hmm. Okay, there's
Silly.
a Silly now too.
yeah.
I don't think we met Silly yet.
You did.
Lies,
There's one
I
of those
think, I think
Billy
your
ones.
frog.
It was the one that was
I-
talking. Yeah.
I
wrote
think your
Billy,
frog has
Willy,
some
and
eating to
Nilly
do,
only.
Velias.
Yes, because Silly said Billy, Willie, and Nilly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think my
see you.
frog does need to meet the Punk Pixie Club.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys leave the testing chambers as you guys are able to walk out the
Just gonna
door.
leave my envelope there.
Wait, tape measure. You're
My
gonna,
shift ends and my features go back to normal and my hair turns brown again. And I'm like, oh,
tape measure.
job.
You're just gonna
It
go
was a
home.
cool look.
Yeah, with me.
Well, I mean, unless I have a reason to stay.
I bring him.
Nope, you can leave.
Push him between our faces. Coast.
His face
We are
like
the
like
reason.
smushes. It
Uh-huh.
literally smushes like rubber, like bubble gum.
Coast is
you
making
guys are
the
gonna
angriest
keep this
face
thing,
ever
aren't you?
as he sandwiches
I love
tape
him.
measure
This
between
is
my face
son.
and your face.
He betrayed us.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but you know why they call me Coast?
Why?
Because erosion.
No, because sometimes you make a party foul, but it's always a party at the coast.
Mm.
Oh.
Mhm, beautiful. Well said.
All right,
that was-
Coast. I
well
see
said.
what you're
Good.
trying to do there. Yeah.
Forgive and forget.
Yeah.
Well, it seems that your orientation day will have to be probably moved back once, so...
Yeah, I think it might have to be rescheduled.
He like looks at all of you.
Party at the evocation dorms!
Party of the evocation dog.
Party at the evocation
You guys get back up topside, and it looks like the teachers have more or less kind of like taken themselves out. You see that they're spraying like this like big like dispel magic kind of like wafting. Like they have this kind of like leaf blower
The
thing.
fire
that's,
extinguishers
like,
of Dispel Magic.
And it like
I
is
look
like
down at
taking
my
all
hands and I'm like-
Barabbas's dust. Yeah.
You can can that? And it's stronger than what I did in real life? Like,
I mean,
We just have to have it around
wizards
the school.
for forever, and you're
no, that
Just
makes sense.
learning.
It's just like it's a fire hydrant, and like I can carry a fire hydrant around.
When you guys get back up topside,
yeah.
you do see that Professor Phineas is there, fully out of that janitor's smock. It was going, oh wow, I can't believe we were all captured by Fae. That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw your twin brother, Blippy.
Blippi, oh, well, Bibby, well, I mean, he's an asshole. Mother always liked him best, so,
Oh, I thought he was kind of nice.
Oh, really?
yeah.
He the handsome twin.
Yeah. Well, I mean, mother
There's
that's why
always
mother
one.
liked him best because he was the handsome one, you know. Always cleaned up his messes. Well, me and the Punk Pixie Club are going to do a set at the evocation dorms. If you guys want to join in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab a
Fuck it.
coffee.
Yeah,
You do see like
yeah,
they have like
Yeah.
they have like magical like tiny
I might
like
join you
Fae
for that
shackles
coffee.
on.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you would actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the version of Ireland in this world? Because I'm gonna offer an Irish coffee.
Yeah.
Let's keep this party going.
Woo!
The Emerald Isle, as in I'll have another.
Okay.
And I think with that, I think that's where we'll call it for our play shift here tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this rambunctious Fae chaos, if you will.
Thank you. Yes, that was really fun, Carter. Had a blast. Yeah.
Yeah, and that
I gotta
yeah, so
shout out
that-
Brian's
go ahead.
pun about the water elemental being the nearest body of water.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's good.
Nice.
That's
It
good.
was really good.
Body.
You know why they call that water elemental Coast?
Yeah.
If that's enough, Coast.
Hey, these currents are ripped, baby.
It flexes
Yeah,
and it makes a little sploosh noise.
Oh, and we wave goodbye to it.
yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, it's like there's
Dynamic,
another riddle.
like, boss battle.
It's more of a joke, but there's a riddle. Is like, oh, like what does the ocean do to the? How does what does the ocean say to the moon? It's like nothing. It waves.
Wow.
That's a
But yeah.
pun. That's just a pun.
That reminds me of when is a door not a door?
Yeah.
When it's a jar.
When it's a jar.
Yeah. I love a pun. That's it's a joke and a riddle all in one.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, that was
just-
so fun, guys. I mean, are there? Let's go around and do highlights, lowlights, thoughts, and then we'll take some questions from the chats. Happy to hang around and chat for a bit. Anybody highlights, lowlights, thoughts? Who wants to start it off and maybe popcorn it around to the next person?
Jeremy.
Oh, you're just
You want
popcorning it to me.
That's good.
I feel like that means Danny should go first.
Right.
When I was a
talked
teacher,
much.
that meant
No, I it's true. I don't get to play that often. So I mean, one highlight I got to play. That's great.
Yeah.
Second highlight, you let me do my abjuration fucking bullshit and totally just say no to you every time you try to do something, because that's
Saved my
the
life.
wizard game, baby.
Yep. Yeah, what a crazy like I've got one person on the field. If I hit you every time, I'm just going to die in 4 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also highlight was like that combat was just so dynamic, and like the riddle mechanic with the curse attached to it, like it made it feel more like this like video game kind of boss encounter. Like there's specific mechanics. It's not just like beat the thing till it's dead.
Yeah, and you guys didn't kill it. You know, you solved
Yeah.
the riddle and you beat the encounter, and it didn't have to be a combat. Like she was hitting you guys because there was like the combat of it all. If you guys were just sitting around like answering the riddles, she would have been like, yes, and just kind of like pacing around the classroom.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and you kind of would have. There would still be like the psychic damage of it all involved, but that would be more from like the like manifested as the stress of test taking and stuff. But yeah, I was like, we got a school.
Yeah.
I mean, like, why would we
Great.
not have like some sort of like test proctor bad guy?
It was great.
And I got to thread that needle of like the tickle monster wanting wanting information, and knowing that there is a reservoir of information at the Arcanus Infinitum in this being. Yeah.
I feel like, you know, I don't really necessarily have a low light. I think it was just a really fun game. It was a fun time. I think if anything, my low light would be that I wanted to actually fight the spiders at the beginning because they were pissing me off.
Yeah.
I was like, no, we should kill these things.
Also, they're so funny. Like, I want to use that. I did take away their creepy like chimpanzee
Awful arms. Those are awful. Just
I made them
nightmares.
cuter.
Why do they have
Yep.
meat muscles on a
Look at those
spider?
teeth.
Right?
Look at those teeth.
So strange.
Crazy,
thank you.
crazy. Yeah.
I'd rather not.
I did like their big like disco butt though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very fun.
Disco
I
butt.
feel like if it was a cute little jumping spider with a disco butt, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Adorable.
I was like, you're fun. I'm going to redesign you. Going to take your arms away. Fantastic. Jeremy popcorned it to somebody else. I mean, Danny passed it to you, so.
He did. Kenz.
Okay. All right. So, highlights were Jeremy got to play and Chris got to play, which was super fun. Both you guys getting to
Chris,
play.
you're usually running these things.
So it was really fun. I loved our group dynamic. It was super, super silly, super fun.
Real silly.
Real silly. Tape measure. What a name. What a creature.
Yeah. His name
What a
was fully
cursed creature.
Mr. Squiggles, and then tape measure was there, and I was like, how do I not? You know?
Yeah. I mean, tape measure is, Squiggles, Mr. Squiggles is pretty good, but tape measure
Tape measure. That was.
gonna win.
It had to be.
It's just gonna win. TM, TM, TM.
Yeah.
Literally. Okay. I love during the combat, the riddles and the fact that I actually solved some was exhilarating, and I'm so stoked. Oh, I felt so smart. So that was great.
I started off with the pear
Please
tree one.
excuse me for a moment. Someone rang my doorbell.
Go ahead.
I'm not expecting anyone.
Intruder.
Maybe.
It's me. I'm at the door.
It's tape measure.
Yeah.
It's tape measure.
Yeah.
Just
but
like
his
we see
butt- his
Jeremy
butt
coming
is
back.
still in my room. And
Yes.
It's like stretching all the way over
Yeah,
to.
we can see Vex's head,
Yeah.
and Vex's butt is knocking on Jeremy's door.
Yeah, so that was super fun. I love the dynamic way you describe the combat and stuff. Like this in particular, the part where you're like he like gets thrown backwards.
You're gonna grab that stick.
Yeah, grab the stick.
No, you're good. You're good.
Grab the stick.
You got. Yeah, you come in. You didn't have any hands.
It was Julia knocking on the door. She wanted her cardigan back.
No, it was my other roommate with a very heavy package, and he couldn't open the door.
Fair.
Yeah, but what was he carrying?
Broomch.
Okay. I liked the part where you, in particular, the description of like the Sphinx getting like thrown backwards and like sliding with its like nails along the floor. I could just picture it so well. Yeah. And I think that's my highlight. Those are all my highlights. Like just all the silliness and shenanigans. The like after we got back from our break, like just talking about me. Just kidding. But like when we were all pretending to get to know each other and like talking about all the things that we would like go to for each other or not in a lot of cases. It was very fun. So, and then all my summons were really fun. I don't usually do summons because it's just a lot to manage.
Creation bar design.
I know.
Yeah.
So
The creation
I
abilities
had
are
fun.
cool.
It was really fun. She ended up being different than I thought she was going to be, but not in a bad way. And I like it.
3 hours after you had summoned the thing, and you guys are partying in the evocation dorms, the Akanka like comes down on its like little web, and it's like missing its big gem butt because it's not there anymore.
So you owe me big gem.
Oh yeah, you can have this back. I shouldn't have cheated you like that, and I hand him back like the broken thing that the emerald used to be in.
Yeah.
Here you go. And it like has like a tiny shard of emerald in it still.
Yeah. It'll take it back and it'll just kind of like stick it in the big bulbous abdomen.
Gross.
Gross. Shake your
Gross.
tail, Sliver.
I thought you had to like go back through a door or something.
I'm really good at doors.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, they sound
bye.
like they sound like this. Yeah, that's what it is. I lost the voice because I've been
They're
doing tape measure
Stitch.
too much. Yeah.
I understand. So yeah, that was all super fun. Thank you for running. Yeah, I liked how fast paced it was. Low lights. I don't know. Don't really have any.
Wonderful. Yeah. Thanks for playing.
Thanks. Yeah.
Popcorn.
Oh yeah, popcorn to Chris.
Nice. That way
Now
Danny
you're
doesn't get to
last.
double popcorn.
You get one popcorn.
Gotcha. You get one kernel. Yeah, that was
corn or the corn gets popped.
that was so fun. It was so nice to play. I feel like I don't get to play as much as I would like. I run a lot. It's a good time. But playing is like it's like such a different thing. It's the same game, but such a different experience.
Different vibe.
Yeah.
You're more like along for the ride and stuff. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great time. Yeah, like Ken said, where we paused on the stairs to just chat for a minute.
That was
Yeah.
good. That was
That
good.
was such a good time.
I wish we'd gotten a little bit more of that. I think yeah.
Yeah,
was really
a
good.
little bit deeper with the characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. All the shenanigans were super fun. Like it felt very fey and also like, ooh, that's scary, but like also goofy. Yeah, I don't know. It was like a perfect balance, I think, like of we're having a good time and also we're in extreme danger. I don't know.
Yeah, ominous but also funny.
Yeah. Yeah, the fight was fun. The first character I ever played in like a D&D type, like I played Pathfinder before I played D&D, and it was a sorcerer. So this is a good sorcerer. 2024 sorcerer is really good and fun. So
It's that innate sorcery that gives you that +1 to your spell save DC.
Very cool.
Thank you.
an advantage on
rolls.
attack rolls. Yeah, that's
Crazy.
amazing.
crazy work.
Just it's a good time.
Especially like in a one-shot format or like Battle Mage where we play where it's just like a series of one-shots in the same world rather
Yeah,
than
and
like,
you could just burn those abilities without having to worry about it.
Yeah,
Totally.
and that's like the balance. It's like where do you generate the stakes and how do you make players use resources and
The
things like
kitchen.
that. So yeah, in the kitchen, you're so right. That's where we're cooking.
Where you make the stakes.
Yeah,
It was just a really nice time. Yeah, it was. All the songs were very cool. I was jumping around a little bit for the people listening. You guys didn't hear, but I was jumping around songs, and there were a lot of really fun, good ones. Good sound
Cool,
effects
yeah.
too. So if
Yeah.
you want to check out Fantasy Plus. Also, thank you to Jay Poyo again.
yeah.
That's
Huge.
that's
We love our
that's my
patrons.
biggest highlight every time is Jay Poyo.
Thank you so much, Jay Poyo. DJ Poyo. Da, 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 da.
Our number one patron.
No, number one patron. That's like his DJ tag.
Yeah,
Your
definitely
party patron.
evoking the
DJ
hell out of
Poyo.
the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good time. I'm gonna popcorn Danny.
Oh, hey, that's me. I have fun.
Yes,
Very
DJ
silly.
Poyo would do the chicken dance, Brian.
I love playing in Valonqar as other characters because it makes it feel more lived in. Jeremy already does a really good job of making the world feel worldly and full,
Thank you.
but like doing a play shift in Valonqar is really cool. Especially because like oh my god, his name left my face. Italian called Barabbas
Seeing him
and was
flying
like,
around.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Are you guys okay?" And they were like, "Yes, we got it all under control." No, there's a group of not wizards.
Right. You were frozen in pink
frozen.
goop.
Yep.
Carter saying, "I'm gonna run a wizard school," and 3 of us not playing wizards.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny.
He tried to
I
tempt
was
me.
like,
He's like,
I
the,
can't.
the new Blade Singer is great because he knows that's my favorite
You
class.
gotta
And I was like,
pick it away.
no.
Yeah.
It's just I'm not ready for that level of D&D. I'm not ready for that level of D&D.
Yeah,
Just
Jeremy
not.
could do it all himself. Playing
I
dumb
can
is
run
fun.
games, but not that.
Playing dumb is fun. Yeah, I liked when we were all on the stairs just talking.
That was the best.
That was fun. And like, oh wait, but I go to all of your things because you're all my friends. The test. I don't know what's in the envelope. I'm just told if when I go in to give an envelope to the person at the desk.
That lore. That
Yeah,
lore.
that's
I think
so
you probably
good.
meant it
So
initially as like
messed
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
think you probably
Danny-
meant it initially like you fill it out elsewhere and then bring it down, right? But like
Yeah.
I love the idea that you were just given this envelope.
It's very
Yeah,
Aunt
I don't know.
Rebecca in Full House.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Aunt Becky got sent to
Becky.
jail for the actress that played Aunt Becky got sent to jail for
Yes,
doing a pay to play scheme at Harvard.
that's right.
Mhm.
No, this is not that. We donate.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, I love Nepo
Yeah, you
Baby
can say you're
Danny.
paying
I love how you play it.
Thank
to
you.
play.
Thank you.
And like he
Pay to
doesn't
play.
realize that he's gaming the system, that he
No
doesn't
idea.
have to do certain things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no idea. That's fun. I love a freaky little guy, Carter.
Yeah.
It's my weakness.
Danny's always gonna befriend a freaky little guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the not freaky little guys.
And the not freaky little guys,
freaky
just
regular
little guys.
guys. And
Mhm.
freaky regular guys. Just
Yeah.
all of the
Well, maybe not the
permutations.
freaky regular guys.
I could go for a freaky regular guy. Yeah, that's me, Cartier.
Yeah.
What you got?
Man,
Oh, Danny did get to popcorn again.
is it popcorning if it's one person left?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like what a blast. What an amazing group. What an amazing table here. I love my friends very much. I love playing D&D with you guys. I would do this every single time if I got the chance. I mean, highlight piggybacking off of what Danny said, freaky little guy. I loved the chance to show off all the voices, all the little personalities, all the little creatures that we got. I love playing just like a little guy, just like a little creature. And I think, man, just like the mileage that we got out of tape measure. He was just gonna be this like creepy
The
little
mileage?
ominous cat, and then I was just like,
Yeah.
mileage, miles and miles for days.
Miles and miles.
I hate it.
Immeasurable.
Yeah, you really got to stretch that joke out. And it was just easy. I mean, Rubbery Cat, this group of friends. So that was a fun time. I mean, I number one highlight tape measure. Like the name itself, tape measure, is so funny because you can like retract and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I think low light for me now is having cut off that stair scene early, then just to try to like move the,
Because
move
I
the
wanted
momentum.
No, I think we did.
Yeah, it was like that kind of.
Yes, one of us
I
did.
I think
don't know if you
yeah.
know this, but I'll try to take things that you guys say and make it like kind of like fit the moments. You're like just stepping down.
Yeah,
or
as
whatever
you
it is.
say that.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So those are fun. Like the net. Like, oh yeah, the net. So as you say that, there's a net. Like,
Yeah.
and Kenz, my low light is having targeted Kenz with so many things. But
I mean, I was
I
making
think
so
most
many
of them-
things.
Yes,
No.
most of them would have come your way anyway. That dispel magic scared the shit out of me because I was like, what do I do? Like my whole premise is that the teachers aren't doing shit, and because otherwise, like these Fae would be mopped up so quickly. And I was like, yeah, there's one teacher around, and he's your kooky little enchantment teacher. But yeah, his thing is like he just enchants everything, so it is like always with him and around him. I like enchantment of like convincing objects and arcana and nature and stuff to do stuff. I hate human enchantment. I'm not a super big fan of that because I think it's weird.
It feels manipulative.
Yeah, but Fae stuff is a little different, I think. But like when it's like the person to person, like enchanting and like lack of agency and will, not a huge fan of that.
Enchantment wizards,
I
bad guys.
I feel like in the parties, the enchantment in the enchantment dorms would just be all like just crazy trips, just crazy mental trips.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
they
I
do
love
like
that's an illusion
hypnotic
school, too.
gaze and like trip
Yeah.
people out without even needing drugs.
Like some
Shout out to
weird
the
lo-fi
hypnotic
beats
gaze.
in the background.
Yeah.
Like it's just weird.
That's why
building
Sienna's the
on-
lo-fi girl.
Yes. Building onto Sienna's lore.
It's loot-fi.
Loot.
Lufi, yeah, there we go. That worked.
Yeah,
like
I
that a
love
lot.
building. I loved all the lore that you guys built out for me with me. It was so fun.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are seasoned, wizarding students in this world now with a lot of stuff going on. This was so fun to like interweave with the podcast because when we were playing this episode 2, where the Fae incursion happens and like our characters are like we're all waking up with our individual scenes, kind of doing stuff. Like we fought some of these boggles, so like some of the creatures that we know are around from the podcast showed up here. That was really fun, and I just remember being like, whoa, like wasn't today like orientation at the Arcanus Infinitum, and then it being like, oh yeah, well like, obviously that had to be rescheduled, so then episode 4 becomes orientation at the Arcanus, and I mean that's just like one of our best episodes, I think, as far as like bits per minute.
It's really
like,
funny. It's one of our funniest episodes for sure.
No spoilers, but if you want to see an elf in a hot pink juicy floor tracksuit, I mean, check out Lorecasters, check out episode 4. That is such
Temptation
a
to
fun
put his
place.
character portrait in one of those was so great. But he did specifically request a Bloodhawk t-shirt, and I've got to do that.
Oh my god,
I can't wait. Yeah. We got to do Bloodhawk merch for sure.
Guys, listen to Lorecasters. You guys,
there's so many dumb bits.
I would love
with you all,
a Bloodhawk
shirt. To our show.
Yeah.
The wings on the back with like
I'll get it designed.
Like, be so fun.
The stripe.
And because the description came out in the podcast that aired yesterday, I was like able to write it down so I can draw it. So,
oh my god, low light. My low light is I didn't get to. I wanted to do like a little thing with the gift shop that's at the Arcanus Infinitum that we said exists. Tatalian chose to join the school of the scribes, so there's a shirt there that we said that says "Father of the Scribe."
Yeah, it's a good shirt.
I wanted to get in there and make more of these like magical school puns in that gift shop, but I either forgot about it or didn't get to it. But yeah, that's my low light. Is we should have gone to the gift shop. But, you always go at the end, so yeah, you don't want to have to carry stuff down into the testing facility. I mean, that calls it for me. I mean, are there any questions from chat? Do you guys have any? I mean, chat highlights, lowlights, thoughts. Questions from chat, if you guys got anything.
Yeah, we got a highlight from Natasha or Nightmarius said Danny's Pokemon in the background.
My son, Bidoof, and my sleeping
Doofy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chica-lipa.
And then we got another highlight in chat. It says, highlight was Chris. Want to know why they call me Coste? Danny, erosion.
That's good.
Oh yeah,
good.
that's a highlight for me
Man.
too. Is a character with a catchphrase.
Yes.
Yeah, wanna know why they call me
That was
Coste.
good.
We played a
So
campaign,
silly.
and he played Coast, and every time it was so good.
I did. I've done hundreds of these, and I ran out, I feel like.
You just like every single one was just like something the beach, something
Yes.
something.
I was
Something
like,
about the beach.
okay, Coast. Yeah, we get it.
That's a good
That's
time.
it from the chat.
Yeah, that was
I
great.
think we'll get things wrapped up here. We'll get everybody to bed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you
then
so
we did
much,
post.
and I hope-
we got
yeah.
one more highlight. Says also Chris's cool line when he got the sunrise sunset riddle.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I do have
That
to. I
was
like also
good.
really enjoyed being able to like say thanks a ton and have that,
That was
be the
also
answer. I was
really
so proud of
good.
myself.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Uh-huh.
that
I
was
really proud of
good.
myself.
That's good.
Thank you.
And to end it too, like, oh, what a huge.
Yes.
That was so fun. Yeah, all of everybody's was so cool. Yeah, and then also just any other announcements from Lorecaster stuff? Like I just posted a little skit today. It was pretty cute that we did with
yeah.
the Forever DM.
Check out the
Heroes-
skit with Forever DM.
Heroes of Evermore, we have some stuff maybe in the works.
Coming. Yes.
Yeah, I did want to just shout out. Speaking of little guys, if you like little guys, you got to listen to episode 1 of The Bestiary about the little guys known as Mind Flayers with
Not
our
all guys are just
special
freaks.
special guest VJ Harris, and we are working on getting
a really
out
good
episode 2 of The Bestiary, which features Morgan Dangerfield from Heroes of Evermore, and we talk about the Kraken. So keep an eye out for that. And episode 1 is already up on Spotify and YouTube and has been out for a little while. But that is a really fun kind of talk show, just diving into the lore of the monsters. So
Awesome. Yeah, it's really good. I'm excited for that one.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
as
you
always, check
guys.
out Lorecasters. We're at the Lorecasters on everything: Patreon, Instagram, Twitter, all that. We are on your socials. Join us. We got a bunch of new content coming soon to the socials. We just recorded a bunch of bits. Speaking of
It was
bits
really
per
fun.
minute, like our recording sessions are always very fun. We're sometimes like there for like 6 hours, depending on what we're doing. We were at Kenz's place for like 2 hours, maybe like a tight 2 hours, and we just got
Yeah.
so much stuff recorded, and it was
got
so
a bunch
great
of
to
stuff in the in the bank. Yeah.
Yeah, in the
So
bank,
much
yeah.
fun. Can't wait to
and then I'll
share
see-
a lot of that with you.
I'm so excited for all of that. I just got to get Danny and Taylor into the studio for the last bit of the last sketch.
Oh
that we
yes,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Um,
We got to do that more often.
It was really cute and heartwarming. Might be more of a long form one, but it was
Yeah.
yeah. But also I'll see everybody on Wednesdays instead of Thursdays now for maps.
Yes.
Woo.
Or me
Check out
cursing
Map
out my
Magic.
computer while talking to chat.
Perfect. That's what we're all looking for.
That's part of the magic.
Yeah. It is. It is.
All right. Good night,
All right,
All
friends.
right. Good night, guys. Thank
Good
you,
night,
everyone, for
friends.
sticking around.
y'all.
Good night.
Lovely.
Love you so
Good
much.
night.
Good night.
Live, laugh, lore.
Live, laugh,
Live, laugh,
lore.
lore.
Bye, Julia's mom.
Bye, Julia's
Bye,
mom.
Julia's
Julia's mom.